Today I'm going to be fighting every boss in Blox Fruits, but as the Straw Hat Pirates. Whatever character I get, I'm only allowed to use powers that are used in the anime, and to make this more interesting, I have 5 lives total of the video. If I lose them all, I've got to reset with every mythical fruit in the game. And we're starting with the bacon hair noob with the combat fighting style. Now you're probably thinking, Clouds, this is not a Straw Hat member at all. Well, allow me to explain. For every boss I defeat, I earn $1. We can then use the money to buy the Straw Hat Pirates we want. But before we get into all that, we've got to defeat our first boss, the Gorilla Key. Now I've got my stats completely matched with his, and considering I'm just a weak combat boy, this won't be that easy. Oh, we got caught in his attack already. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. We gotta dip. Imagine we died like first boss in. Losing one of our lives would be insane this early in. Now to explain more about the Straw Hat shop, obviously for every boss I kill, I get $1, and we could buy a Straw Hat. However, if I die with the Straw Hat I'm using, I lose that power. However, that power can be rebought if I earn enough points back again, but it's just something to note because then we have to be smart with how we utilize our powers. Well, with that said, Gorilla King is now down. We have now earned our first $1, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know if you guys have taken note, but we're also going to be doing this entire video in a public server. And pair that with the fact that all my stats are going to be matched with the boss, we could very well get jumped. And remember, if I lose all 5 of my lives throughout the video, I've got to reset with every single one of these fruits in my inventory. Now that we have our first $1 though, let's see what we can get. Based on the shop, looks like we can only get 2 things in this game, either Chopper or Robin. And obviously some of the better stuff in this game is a lot more expensive, like Frankie's $4, Zoro's $11, and Brooke is $7. So we're going to have to grind to get those ones. For now though, I don't know if I'm going to buy anything. You know, for the trolls, we're gonna buy Nico Robin. It's our $1 wasted. And now we got Nico Robin in the building. Sheesh, look at that, bro. That's a fire avatar, I ain't gonna lie. Now it's time to face off the next boss, Bobby. Now, unfortunately, Nico Robin doesn't have anything in Blox Fruits, like not even an accessory. So we're just still basically stuck with combat. Basically just dressed as Nico Robin, that's about it. Now, we gotta be careful with this guy because since we only have combat, we're still at a disadvantage. Look at this, look at the damage he's doing with his sword. Okay, we gotta chill. Robin, you ain't putting in work, putting in work, Robin. You gotta cook. Hold up. Let me see if I can cheese him. He's doing a little too much right now. Can I wall trap him? Oh yeah, we got this, boys. We got this. Another easy $1 right here, boys. Boom, quick tackle. Loud tremors are being heard across the sea. Oh, Whitebeard about to make an appearance. Fortunately for us, we are not doing raid bosses this video, boys. No, sir. That'd be a quick path to death for me. But he's pulling out his little chop abilities, but didn't land it. All right, you know what? Let me go ahead and just run away. We're kind of low right now. I'm not trying to take no chances. Quick tackle. Boom. I missed that. Okay, Robin, you're trolling, Robin. Okay, and one. Boom. If we're having this much trouble with this, I can't imagine how hard it's going to be to kill some of the next bosses. Bobby down. So that's $1 more we got. But in order to get to the next character, which would be Usopp, we need $2. So we need to defeat another boss. And the next boss we're set to fight is the Saw boss. Now this one's going to be tough. The Saw boss is level 100, so let's go ahead and match our stats. There we go. 100 melee defense and Blox Fruit. Now let's try to pack this dude up. See how many melee damage we get with this? 58 per melee. Oh, that's tough. And he does so much damage per swing. We got to be careful with this one, ladies and gentlemen, because if we die, we not only lose Nico Robin, but we also lose one of our lives, which puts all of our physical fruits at risk. Also, technically, since the Saw boss is level 100, that means we get armament Aki, right? Because you get this at level 90. So you know what? I'm using it. Now our M1s are 69 per hit. Boom. I mean, he did that. Boom. Oh, there's a whole doe user right there. What the bro? Okay. You know what? We're in a public server, so I can't stop these guys from helping me with the fight. They end up helping me, so be it. It is what it is. Let me make sure I get my damage in there, though. Let me weave these attacks. If I get hit by one of these attacks, I might actually be cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these guys. Hold up. Let me get some damage in there. Yup. Boom. Quick tackle. Let me weave. I cannot die. I cannot afford to die on this guy, bro. Hold up. And there we go. The Shark Saw boss has been killed. We also got the Shark Saw weapon, so that's actually kind of dope. What the heck is this man doing? Is he doing the sub spot? Oh, hell nah, bro. What the hell? Oh, let me get out of here. That's the Shark Saw down, so that means we have $1 more, which also means we can buy our next Straw Hat. Why is this guy following me, bro? Why is this guy following me doing? That's crazy, bro. I think it's because I have the Robin fit. This public server is wild, boys. We got to get out of here. Now, the next boss we're supposed to be fighting is the Yeti boss at level 110. But since we have $2 now, it's time to go back to the shop. Now, all we can afford is God Usopp himself, which if you ask me, is a worthy upgrade. So let's go ahead and buy it, which means we're broke once again, but we've unlocked Usopp. Yes, sir. Now with Usopp, there's actually 3 different weapons we could use. We could either use the regular slingshot here, the refined slingshot, or the kabucha. But just to start off with, I'm going to use the regular slingshot on this guy right here. Let's see how much damage we do per M1. 44 per M1. And this is actually a really fast shooting weapon, so we could just straight up outrange this guy and have him just never get close to us. Okay, this is a strat, bro. Honestly, it's quite a surprise that Usopp's even this cheap. Only $2 and he can do this much, bro? Yo, 70 health. Bro, I just got ganged up by both the damn Yeti and the snowman, bro. What the hell is that? What the heck? I damn nearly died right there, bro. I gotta stop playing around. Hold on. Let me use my range. Phase Gabby up in the building, you know what I'm saying? Sticky pellet, boom. Oh yeah, Yeti's going down quick, boys. Y'all heard of Buddha spamming block trees, but I bet y'all ain't ever seen nobody spamming slingshot, dog. More M1s, sticky pellet, boom, and last shot here. Yeti down. Hey man, who would have thought Usopp would have put in this much work? And this is only with the base slingshot. We have 2 more upgrades we could use. But with the Yeti boss down, that's also $1 more added to our wallet. Let's keep this pushing. Next up, we got one of the most irrelevant bosses, the mob leader. Let's go ahead and just make this quick. But he's got way less health than the Yeti. Here we go, mob leader almost dead. Boom, let me hit him with that. Couple more M1s, he'll be finished. Yo, Usopp is actually putting in work, bro. He may actually be able to get through all of First Sea without even needing to buy another straw hat. Although that'd be kind of boring, so I think I will switch eventually. But for now, we're chilling. That's another dog. That is the first 5 bosses in First Sea completely destroyed. Just 10 more to go. Let me go ahead and put all my stats to 130 each. Next up, we're gonna be fight. Oh, okay, I guess it's not even here. All right, let me go ahead and do a boss respawn. That boy is not here. Next boss is the Vice Admiral. This one might be a little interesting because this guy has long range attacks and somehow has 3 sword style. I don't know how. Like, look at that. He just hit me with that. I don't know how this man has 3 sword styles. Zoro, you got to hit this man up for that. This boy stole your whole flow. We've currently got $2 in our bank. After we defeat this guy, we'll have 3. And then maybe we could check the shop and see what we could buy. I don't know if anything would be a better choice than Usopp at the moment, but you know what? We might have to experiment with it and see what's what. Explosive pellet. Boom. Sticky pellet. No, hold on. Let me actually switch to a different slingshot. Let me make this a little more interesting. I wonder how much damage the other one does. Regular slingshot does 48 damage per M1. Let's check refined slingshot. 96. Oh, that's not even fair. Hold up. That's not even fair, bro. The damage is way higher on this one. Crazy part is I'm not even using hockey. Like, look at this. 112. Oh yeah. We're trolling, boys. We're trolling. I should have been using hockey this entire time. Vice Admiral down. That's now $3 added to our wallet. Let's check the shop. So according to the shop, we can actually buy Nami now for $3. The question is, what does Nami even have in Blox fruits? She doesn't have any accessories in the game, and in One Piece, she really only uses the climb attack, which I guess could be similar to the golden pole. This would be like the only thing similar to what Nami uses in the anime. Okay, I think the golden pole will actually be an upgrade over Usopp, so we're gonna go ahead and buy Nami. Usopp, I can't lie, you put in work, but it's time to say goodbye to you. And hello to Nami. Sheesh. Look at this fit, bro. Y'all can't tell me I ain't cooked with this, bro. Don't crash out in the comments below, man. All right, let's see what we're working with here, ladies and gentlemen. For this next boss, we actually had a somewhat difficult one, the Saber Expert. This one's level 200, so that means we actually get a decent stat boost. 200 melee, 200 defense, and 200 sword. This is actually fire because all of these abilities are pretty accurate to what Nami used in the anime. I mean, Explosive Cloud, she definitely did something like that in the anime with the climb attack. And then Lightning Rain, okay, that really just doesn't work in here. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, hold on, boys. Hold on. I don't think we can actually fight Saber outside of the room. Can he come outside of the room? No, he's literally stuck in there. And I can't even use my second ability. Oh, okay. I could use it if he's peeking out right there. Other than that, I can't use it. All right. We might have to wall strat him. You know what? I ain't gonna do that strat. We ain't worried about him. Boom, boom. Pack him up. We got this one in the bag, boys. Okay, hold on. I gotta stop trolling. We literally have 230. I tried the M1 dash. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, bro, how? That right there is one of our 5 lives gone. And on top of that, now we lose Nami. So we just wasted that $3 for nothing. We're back to a broken combat user, ladies and gentlemen. We only have 4 lives remaining too, and we have $0. We gotta lock in, boys. Hold on. Oh, bro, I'm trolling. I'm literally trolling right now. I'm trolling so bad. Let me use Angel V3. I mean, that totally makes sense since I have it here, bro. How am I gonna beat this guy with just combat, bro? This is tough, bro. Uh oh, somebody else showed up. Yo, chill. I don't know what level this guy is right here, but I feel like any amount of damage dealt to me, I could actually die, bro. Hold on. Saber went back to full. Oh, this dude distracted me. Gotta refight this guy all the way back again. All right, Saber Expert's finally almost dead. We got this in the bag, boys. There we go. That was too damn hard for no reason, man. Finally got $1 though. We're no longer brokey, but unfortunately, $1 doesn't do anything for us because Chopper and Robin got nothing but combat as well. We gotta save up. All right, next boss we have is the Warden, and he is not here. Okay, just respawn him right here. Let's try to quickly just vanquish this guy. This is gonna be really tough with combat. At least this one does not have any moves, so we can actually fight back a little bit here. All I gotta do is just dash and M1. We got this. There's also somebody else farming right here. He's fighting swans, so if he attacks us, that could very well be a problem because he has a light fruit. For now though, let me just lock in and focus on this. If we can get Warden and Chief Warden out the way, then we could rebuy Nami, and then we could box. Couple more hits. Come on, weave. Quick tackle. And there we go. Okay, that's $2 down. Next boss, Chief Warden. After we defeat this boss, we'll be able to rebuy Nami. Like it's progress slowly but surely, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Chief Warden about to be down. We got this in the bag, boys. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we chill. I got too overzealous there. All right, this next move should end it. Never mind. Quick tackle. There we go. That ends it. We're now back to $3, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly did not think this video would be this difficult. Combat is stressing me out. Let's head back to the shop. Let's buy Nami once again. Nami back in the building. Let's go ahead and just get this going real quick. He's already got Swan low for me. I'll take it. Easy pickings, man. Easy pickings. This boy did all the work while I was fighting Warden and Chief Warden. It actually took him like 10 minutes to fight him. But you know what? I'll take that. Back my Admiral. He's level 350. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bump my stats real quick. Melee defense sword upgraded. There we go. I accidentally added a little bit extra, but we should be good. Uh-oh. I have to activate hockey for this guy. Okay. Let me see how much damage we got. 482. By M1s, 400. Oh, we're good. We're good, boys. We're good. Surprised I haven't ran into any bounty hunters yet either. Because that is definite possibility we could run into. We could just 100% get jumped. Most likely that'll happen in second and third C, but for now in first C, I think we're chilling. I'm Admiral done. Also, we got a refined musket. Okay, I'll take that. $2 down now. Let's go ahead and fight the Fisherman Lord. Boom. This guy's level 425. I haven't even upgraded my stats yet. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this without upgrading my stats. That'd be fire if we could do that, right? Boom. Oh, you know what? Probably should have upgraded my stats. Now I think about it. We're getting kind of low right now. Hold on. Let me just put like 400 each. Should be transforming any minute now. Let me see. Explosive Cloud. Boom. There he goes. All right. Now he's in second phase. Let's make this quick. Here he goes. We actually got him packed up, boys. We actually got this in the bag. Sheesh. One more M1. There we go. Fishman down. I think we only got like 3 or 4 more bosses in first season. Next boss we got is the Weisper boss. And this one, I'm not worried about at all. Allow me to show y'all why. So we got Weisper right here. We could go ahead and use Lightning Rain, Lightning Cloud. And even after we run out of both of those abilities, all we have to do is just run away and hit him with the M1. Hit him with the Rock Strat. Like, this guy is actually like too easy. All you gotta remember is to run away when he pulls out that damn bazooka, and you should be straight. Now it's my time to shine. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Yo. How did he get on top of the rock? Bro? Lightning Rain. One more M1. 2 more. There we go. Okay, that was actually close. A little too close for comfort, bro. I do not want to lose Nami again. With Weisper down, we now have $4 added to our wallet total, which means we could buy another Straw Hat upgrade. Looks like Cyborg Frankie is $4. That could be a play. But you know what? Low key, I think I'll save for now. Now, Anel is a 575 level boss. I will match my stats with this guy because I'm not taking no chances. Also, funnily enough, this is like a mirror match right here, bro. So let's go ahead and find out who's the better pole user, bro. Is it me or you? I'm gonna be honest, it's me. You actually have no chance now that I've matched my stats with you, Thunder God. Boom. Hit him with that. Yup. Yeah, you're not hitting that, bro. What are you aiming at? My boy? Hold on. Let me just go ahead and just pack this fodder up. Let's make this quick. Let's finish this off Nami style. The weather's looking a bit cloudy today, boys. Okay, that didn't finish him off. All right. Looks like there's going to be lightning in the forecast. Okay, that was cringe. I'm not going to lie. Completely disregard that. Just one more boss remaining in first seat. Cyborg Frankie. Would it be a crash out if I were to buy Frankie right now just to do the mirror match with this boss? Okay, it'd be a waste of money. But I'm gonna do it. Go ahead and buy Frankie. That is $4 wasted, which puts us at $1 remaining. All right, we got Frankie in the building. We got Cyborg V4, and we also got Cannon, just because, you know what? He's got weapons left, and he's got like the little blast ability. So that's what we're using, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're using. Let's see how we fare against the Cyborg Frankie boss. Alpha Wave. That is 736 damage. We might low-key be good, boys. We might be good. That M1 does 1,384. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Actually. And we get Cyborg V3, so we can just go up to him, M1, and just spam the abilities. Trying to fart on me, bro? You just trying to fart on me, dog? Come on now, bro. But he just trying to do it again. Really? All right. Hold on. Clearly, your mom never taught you manners, boy. This is going to be it, boys. This is going to be it. One final Alpha Wave. Okay, never mind. One final M1. There we go. That is first seat completely finished, and now we've got $2 to spare for seconds. Low-key, Frankie was a worthwhile investment, man. Let's make our way to second seat. First boss here. Let's get it. Let's pack this boy Diamond up. Now, unlike first seat, second seat only has 7 bosses total, so anytime that we die, it's gonna really affect us. That means we gotta be smarter with how we spend and save our money, and also obviously try not to die. Also, it doesn't look like there's any high bounty players in this server. I think we're chilling. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought Cyborg Frankie would be the one to cook this early in? Now, so far, some of the cheaper straw hats have been pretty clutch for us, but trust me, later on in the video, when we start getting some big money, we'll be able to see just how good the latest straw hats are. Incendiary ammo, Alpha Wave, and last but not least, let's hit him with that Cyborg V3. Diamond down. No. Bro. I was literally just about to celebrate us defeating Diamond, and then this damn Kitsune just shows up. I couldn't even do anything about that, bro. His name's Wiz. 29.9 million bounty players. You suck, bro. you absolutely suck. I'm not gonna lie, you suck, bro. Said question mark? Dog, you're garbage, bro. You're just a kitsune spamming with the dragon trident, and because of you, I just lost one of my best people I've had so far. This is also our second death of the video. We have 3 lives remaining. Can't use Frankie anymore, but we also have $3 from that last boss we just defeated. I think we gotta make a play. I don't think Nami would be the play right now. I need to save a little bit more money. We're gonna go with Usopp, the next best thing. This time, however, we're gonna pull out the kombucha. We gotta lock in. Let's make this quick. Let's make this quick. We have the died recently PvP thing enabled, so that way we are immune for the next 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and just make the most of it. I've got a burning blessing on my kombucha, so this is actually gonna give us a little bit more damage to help us with Jeremy. Depending on how this goes, though, I may stick with Usopp for majority of second C. 30,000 damage on the board right now. This is actually kind of crazy, bro. This is actually kind of crazy. Finish him off with this. Jeremy down. Go ahead and zoom through this next boss, boys. We only have 3 lives remaining. I gotta utilize this immunity to PvP while I still got it. Next boss we have is Fajita. Let's go ahead and lock in. We gotta lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Can't afford to die any more times, so I only have 3 lives remaining. If I lose it, I have to reset with every Blox fruit in the game, bro. Pretty sure we still have 10 minutes left of immunity. We could zoom through most of second C in that time, I believe. Ooh, wee, bro. Fajita's getting absolutely just pieced up right now, dog. Let me back up. Let me back up. He managed to get a few M1s on me in there. Oh, bro. I'm trolling. Said we had to lock in, but I'm literally trolling so hard right now. All right, Fajita should be dead. All we gotta do is just play the long range game. Boom, hit him there, and he's down. Back up to $3, slowly but surely stacking our bread up. Only 4 more bosses left of second C. Don Swan, Smoke Admiral, Awaken Ice Admiral, and Tidekeeper. For the next one, I'm hitting up Smoke. Oh wait, oh there he is, right there. Huh? Okay, I guess bro was 1 tap to it. Can I even count that, bro? I literally only had 1 hit on him. I didn't even get the credit for that. No, I can't count that. Let's go ahead and give this another try. Smoke Admiral. Boom. All right. This should be pretty easy. I haven't matched my stats with him, which may prove to be a mistake, but I think we should be good. This random guy's here. So maybe we could do like a little team combo right here. A little 2v1 team combo on Smoke Admiral, bro. He doesn't seem to be doing anything right now. You know what? I guess I got to do this myself. Let's finish it up here. We now $4 up and only 3 more bosses left of this seat. For this next one, I can't lie. I am nervous. Don Swan here has 2 phases he can switch between. And when he goes in the second phase, he heals back up to full and his moves change slightly and he deals more damage. Although we do got the long range to get this man, so I hope we should be straight. Should be transforming any minute now. We're dealing good damage on him. There he goes. He transformed right there. And that's the range move I was talking about. That's the long range move I was talking about. We got to be careful for that one. Weave that. Tense wind. There, we get free M1s. Damn, he just hit me with a quick snipe right there. Bro, think he phased Gabby out here, dog. He just spammed it again. Usopp was the play the whole time. Why is this man this cheap? Only $2 for this, bro? This is kind of crazy. This is like actually like the best deal of the video, maybe, bro. All right. And Don Swan is down. That right there was the boss I was worried about the most in second seed. He's done. Next boss, Awaken Ice Admiral. This one's level 1400. I haven't upgraded my stats in a long time. That's no longer going to be a thing. We're upgrading our stats to 1400 expeditiously. Melee defense and gun up to 1400. Let's make this quick, boys. Let's make this quick. We should be able to cheese this guy. Hold on, let me see. Can we actually cheese this guy? No, I can't hit him. Wait, I can hit him. I can cheese him. Oh, that's fire. I can just get constant damage. Look at this, boys. Constant damage. Hit him right there. Oh yeah, we found the strap, boys. We found the strap. Okay, he can still hit us. He has long range abilities. All right. That hits me from up here. Okay. That is actually ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. That makes 0 sense. That makes 0 sense how that hit me when I'm a million miles away from it. Hold up. Boom. Weave. Tense wind. Last move here. Never mind. There we go. Last move there. We're now at $6, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta ball it a little bit. I haven't looked at the shop in a while. Let's see. So we already used Frankie. I don't know if it'd be a play to get him again. I think Usopp's low-key better, kind of. At least more versatile. Roke is $7. So if we just use 1 more boss, we could get him in 3rd C. Could be a play. Jinbei. I think all Jinbei gets is Sharkman Karate. Sanji. That could be a play, ladies and gentlemen. That could be a play. Or we could go crazy, save up until we can get Zoro. Our immunity is now just run out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and just go to the last island here. We got to make this quick. If we die with Usopp, I'll actually be upset. There he is, Tidekeeper there. Once we defeat this boss, we'll be at $7, and then we could buy Brook. It should help us a lot for 3rd C. Now, though, let's worry about defeating this guy. This fight actually may be a little difficult because he can summon his own Sea Beast. We'll be getting jumped. We'll be getting the JJK jump special combo. And he has long range abilities like that. Okay, I forgot about that. So this isn't just going to be a walk in the park like the other ones. We actually have to strategically plan this one out, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We weave. Oh, this It's not good. Okay. I gotta stop getting close. I really gotta stop getting close to him like that. Get back there. Get back there. Move back. No, somebody's here. Somebody's here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Let me run. Bro. Please don't attack me. Bro. Please don't attack me. He's level 2,400. Just leave me alone, bro. Please just leave me alone. Let me just go in the background. Let me just try to hit from the background. I think maybe he just wants the boss. He hasn't really shown he wants to attack me. We should be good. I think we can trust this guy. He hasn't attacked me at all. Let's just go ahead and finish off Tidekeeper. Let's finish off our job so we can make our way to 3rd Sea, ladies and gentlemen. 10th Wind and Firebird. There we go. Okay. We defeated the last boss of 2nd Sea. This is perfect. Now let me skedaddle before this guy tries to kill me. We're now up to $7, which means we can pretty much buy any Straw Hat we want other than Zoro and Luffy. Before we worry about that, though, I gotta worry about getting the 3rd Sea, bro. I do not want to die right now. We're making it, boys. We're making it. We made it. We have died a lot throughout the video. We only have 3 lives remaining, but we successfully made it to 3rd Sea. Now that we're in 3rd Sea, there's a bit of a change. Every boss I defeat will now upgrade and give me 2 points instead of only 1. That way, we can actually get a chance to try out some of these upper tier Straw Hats. But as for who I'll buy next, I think I'm gonna go with Sanji instead of Brook. That way we still have $1 left to buy a character that I want later on in the video. There we go, ladies. Sanji in the building. For our first boss, of course, we have the Stone Boss. I've already matched my stats complete with his. He's a level 1550 boss. And we have this guy right here. Yo, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. He's about to do it, isn't he? He's about to do it. No, let me just get as much damage as I can before he tries to attack me. The benefit to Death Step for us is that we have long range abilities and we have good damage with this barrage here. 7,000 damage with just 2 wounds, bro. Kind of wild. Now, this guy right here doesn't look like he's going to be attacking me. It looks like he's actually kind of helping me. Never mind, he's just attacking me. Put me in combat. Hold on, let me back up, bro. We died to this guy. You know, actually, hold on. Can I kill this guy? Can I kill this guy myself? Boom. Rocket kick. Oh, we actually got him. Boys. Oh, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take it as a W. He wasn't even high enough to kill us either. So we wouldn't have even lost bounty from him. Not that that matters. Your life expectancy is now about to be cut to 0. There we go. Move on, though. We've got more bosses to face. And the longer we sit around waiting, the higher chance we have of getting jumped. Next up, we got Hydra. And she is not here. Okay. Nothing a little Robux spending won't fix, though. Let me hit that respawn bosses combo. By the way, since we have the 2 times money multiplier, we are now at $3. And after this boss, we'll be at 5. Comment down below if y'all know which character I'm trying to save up to end the video off on. Oh, this is bad. Oh my gosh. Yo, she is actually cooking right now. She is cooking me. Oh, I gotta chill. We gotta back up. Let me see. Are my stats matched with her? She's 1700. My stats are not matched with her. Okay, hold on. Let me add 150 to melee and defense. We need 1700 on things expeditiously. Oh my. Yo. I gotta chill. I was so close, bro. My life just flashed before my eyes, bro. We're going to regen our health a little bit. We're trying to regen our health a little bit, little by little. Boom. Hit her there. And that is Island Empress down. That one was difficult. We almost died so many times throughout that, but we're now up to $5. The Kilo Admiral next. This one's going to be tough. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, you know, this will probably be easier than Island Empress because Kilo Admiral doesn't really have any long-range abilities like that. And she definitely doesn't have stun, which the Island Empress has both of those. The issue with the Island Empress is she would stun you and then hit you with the M1s. Kilo Admiral, on the other hand, we should be straight. Rocket kick, Chameleon drill. Should be able to get a wind bullet off on this. See where someone has joined the server. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up and finish this off. 6 million body play. Okay, hold on. We gotta hurry up and finish this off, ladies and gentlemen. At least I got death steps, so we should be able to have some mobility. Meaning we can run if they pull up on us. You know, let me just go ahead and pull out my portal. I'm not gonna use it to fight, but if I see someone pull up, I'm teleporting instantly. One more hit ought to do it. Vermilion drill. That should kill her. But if not, we got rocket kick. That still didn't kill it. Okay, hold on. This one gotta do it. There we go. Okay, we're up $7 right now. We're on a roll. Let's keep this pushing. I'm a little worried about that 6.6 million body player, especially because the next boss we have to fight is at the Turtle Mansion, the most popular spot for PvP. Here goes nothing, man. Here goes nothing. There is players here. Okay. So this is a spot of players. All right, here he is here. Let's go ahead and just make this quick. This one's going to be 10 times harder than both the Island Empress and the Kilo Admiral because this guy has a move that goes through Ken. Okay, yeah, there it is right there. He literally tags onto you, grips you with that damn claw, and then pulls you in. It breaks Ken every single time. All right, Vermilion drill. Let's go ahead and use this. All right, Captain Elephant's under half. We got this in the bag. There's a Buddha in the background. He's coming over here. Okay. We gotta hurry up and wrap things up. Yo, please be friendly. I come in peace, Buddha. I come in peace. If he starts M1ing and going crazy on me and crashing out, we're done. We're actually done. We're cooked. Okay, looks like he's minding his own business. All right. We got actually a friendly guy. One more hit should do it. Vermilion drill. There we go. Rocket kick. And oh, no. Yo. He started attacking me. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm running. Not even gonna try and fight that man, bro. Good luck catching up to me. My heart literally just dropped. And with that boss defeated, we're now up $9, which means we could buy the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy. You see, is $9. But I don't want to do that. I'm going for the second best, in my opinion, the best character, Zoro. Fortunately, in order to get enough money to unlock Zoro, we've got to get through this guy, the beautiful pirate. In my opinion, arguably the hardest boss in the game. Similar to Don Swan and the Fishman Lord, he has 2 phases. But this guy is no joke. Trust me. You don't want to mess around with this guy. He could kill you in seconds if you let him. All right, let me hit him here. Boom. Oh my god, he's dealing stupid damage. He is dealing stupid damage, and this is just his base form, bro. You know what? If I die to this guy, I actually won't be able to get Zoro this video. I'll be forced to buy Luffy. Let me see. Can I snag in a Vermilion drill? Oh my god, bro. He literally interrupted my Vermilion drill. I don't know if we can do this, boys. Not just with Death Step. We need a little more than Death Step to do this, I think, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, what is happening, God? What is happening? I barely even did any damage. I'm already about to die. He's right around half, which means he'll transform soon. All we gotta do is just survive till then. But that's when the hard part comes. After he transforms, this is really difficult. No. Bro, that breaks Ken. All right. Let him waste his ability. Rocket kick. Yes, sir. We got the download. We got the data. Downloaded this man's whole strategy. Come over here. Vermilion. Okay. You know what? That was a bad idea. This should be good, though. Yup. Flash step away. Where's my flash step? Bro. I swear I did not use flash step at all. Where was it, dog? Well, we've lost Sanji now. We've also lost another one of our lives, meaning we have 2 total left of the video. I've got no choice now other than to spend every last dime we have on Luffy. So that is all of our money spent right there. But lucky for us, with Luffy, not only do we get the rubber fruit, but we also get Godhue, because this man is literally a god. Yeah, segundo. Let's go ahead and give this man another try, bro. Let's see how he fares now. Now that we're literally God Luffy, bro. Come over here. Smash. Boom. Hit him with this. Boom. Hit him with that rush. Let's see how much damage that deals. Damn. Oh my god. Okay. And we got long range abilities with God Human. Ain't no way we're losing this now. If we lose this now, I might just be trash at the game. I might just be trash, bro. I wanted to initially go for Zoro, but you know what? This makes more sense. We're literally the pirate of the Straw Hats. Uh-oh. Somebody else showed up, dog. This could either be really good or really bad for us. Okay, looks like he's helping us a little bit. I don't want to assume he's just going to be on our side, though. Okay, he's actually kind of helping me out, bro. We're actually double teaming this man right now. We're like the dream team combo. Oh, even though he's helping me low key, I think I do want to kill this man. Just to eradicate any potential threats. Boom. There we go. We killed him. I feel so savage for doing that. Bro. We killed that man, bro. Oh, he came back. You know what? Let me go ahead and finish what we started. I don't know why this guy's adamant on fighting me. But you know what? Uh-oh. You know what? Let's activate V4. This guy wants to fight me. You want to fight me, huh? You even know who you're dealing with here, bro? Boom. Get him here. Uh-oh. We gotta chill. There we go. Get him there. All right, cool. Now let's focus on Cavendish. Let's hurry up and finish this guy before he can come back. Finish this off. There we go. He's in the chat, bro. You're fake. Clouds, you are fake. Hey, that sounds like cope to me, but you're gonna find out when you see this video. 2 more bosses left the third, so let's go ahead and make this quick. Longma here. Let's go ahead and do this, bro. I don't ever remember Luffy using Mika before in the anime, but you know what? He's done crazier things with Gear 5, so sounds fine to me, man. Boom. Get him there. Oh my god, don't tell me this dude's back. He's back. Oh, no. He's with Doe. He has Doe. Okay, hold on. Let me Ken. This is not good. I gotta get out of here, bro. Why did he come back with Doe? Why are you doing that, dog? All right, got Longma. One more boss left. We have people on our tail now, boys. That guy with Doe's coming after me. I don't got time to worry about that. One more boss left. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The cannon fight. The final fight in Third Sea. Luffy, the captain of the Straw Hats, versus the big, ugly Big Mom. Go ahead and waste no more time. Let's make this quick. We about to pack this girl up, bro. This is about to be easy breezy, lemon squeeze. Hit her with that rush combo, cannon, boom. Okay, she's coming with some heat. You know what? I forgot that I gotta max out all my stats now. Since we're finally fighting the last boss, let's go ahead and just go all max out, boys. All max out. Ooh, that damage is looking fire, bro. 27,000? Okay, hold up. Oh, she's actually Goken. What is happening? I need to run a little bit. That's what she sniped me through the air. I literally have 700 health left. If I get hit one more time, it's GG's, bro. It's GG's. We're about to lose Luffy. We're actually about to lose Luffy. Oh my gosh, bro. What is happening? What is happening, Big Mom? No way I'm about to die. No way I'm about to die. We made it this far. We made it this far, ladies and gentlemen. Through all the struggles in the video, we're not dying. We're not dying. Yup, we got her, boys. We got her. This is totally a canon fight right here, too. This man, Luffy, would totally pack up Big Mom in the anime, especially after he beat Kaido, bro. There's no way he'd lose to Big Mom. All right, boom. All right, weave. Oh, she hit me. Okay, cool. Just a little bit more. Weave. There we go. Smash, slingshot, cannon, pistol. Let's finish this off the Luffy way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's finish this off the Luffy way. Jet Gatling. Yes, sir. If this doesn't finish her off, I'll be upset. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. The pirate we're starting with is the newest addition to the Yonko, Buggy the Cloud. Now, there are currently 7 Yonkos total in One Piece, which means every 100 levels we get, we'll switch over to a new Yonko. It's time to start grinding though. First quest, y'all already know the deal. We gotta defeat these bandits, man. Feels good to be back in the grind, man. I've been in Japan for like the past 2 weeks, but it's back to grind time. I've got an hour loaded of 2 times EXP. Hopefully that's enough to get us to level 100 so we can switch over to the next Yonko. All right, first group of bandits, here we go. There we go, first quest finished. All right, now let's quickly get through the next quest. There we go, level 10. We can now move on to the next island. We got through the starter island quick. All right, we got 27 stat points right here. It wouldn't make sense to put it in anywhere other than Blox fruit. Also, about the luxury boat game pass. That way we won't have to just spend a long time going between each island. We got our miracle ball, you know what I'm saying? Next quest here, 6 monkeys. You're probably wondering why I decided to start with Buggy out of all the Yonkos I could have started with. And to give you a straight answer for that, the truth is I just want to get through Chop as quick as possible because I'm not trying to grind through late first sea with Chop. 4 out of 6 monkeys right there though. Let's go ahead and quickly zoom through this. The last monkey here. All right, we're level 17. We zooming up, boys. All right, let's get another quest. This time we're going on the gorillas. Before we do that, let me go ahead and put some more stat points in, more in Blox fruits. We need to deal as much damage as possible. Now, our goal while using Buggy is to see if I can reach level 100 within the 50 minutes of 2 times XP I have left. I mean, I want to be as efficient as possible with this video. So let's see if we can make that happen. We got to be quick. And this is the quest finish. There we go. We also unlocked our next ability for Chop, Dance. More importantly, boys, we've reached level 24, which means we're now strong enough to fight the first boss of the video, the Gorilla King. We gotta beef up our stats a little bit though. I have like literally 0 energy, so I'm gonna put 10 in melee and then another 10 in Blox fruit. First boss of the video. Let's see how we do. Let's check out that new ability, Dance. We see Dance. Dance does 115, almost 200 damage for all my moves. That's not bad. This man Gorilla King look like he's struggling right here, bro. Struggling against a level 24. Come on now, bro. One more hit should do it. Let's finish him off in style. And with that Chop Dance, first boss finish of the video. I think we got like 10 more to go before we finish first seat. Also, damn, we're getting a ton of levels. We got to level 29 just off of that boy alone. We've got to go on the next quest. Let's do another monkey one just to be quick. And last monkey here. There we go. Level 30. We're ready to go on to Pirate Village. 46 minutes remaining on the 2 times EXP timer. I think we can actually do this, boy. I think we can get this. 70 levels in 40 minutes. We got this. All right, here we are. And I have a feeling this is going to be a long grind with the Chop fruit, man. First quest, we got to defeat pirates. Hopefully these guys have swords. These guys have swords, right? Oh, that means I can't even be hit by them. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that makes literally no sense. Chop is supposed to be immune to swords. How am I being hit? Maybe it's similar to Logia dodge, where I have to be higher level than him to not be hit. I guess we're about to find out in a second. We got these boys up, though. Boom. Let me go ahead and put my remaining stats in Blox fruit so that way we don't struggle that much. I'm gonna be honest, the moment we become immune to swords, that's where Chop shines the most. Like once we do that, then I feel like Chop will actually be pretty decent for grinding, especially since majority of NPCs and Blox fruits actually uses swords. Starting to think maybe I should have saved Buggy for later, but you know what, we should be straight. Last 4 NPCs here, then we'll be done with the pirate quest, the first quest on this new island. Here we go, get back up, tackle, boom, there we go, finish. Level 33, 34, 35. All right, now let's just repeat it once again. It's another quest finished, and there we go. Sheesh, man, Buggy actually putting in work for real, bro. We zooming through this. And I'm immune now. I can't even be hit by swords now. That's actually crazy. I never knew Chop fruit in this game worked like how it does with Logia, so I guess we learned something new today, boys. Next quest here, level 45. And last tackle. It's about dang time. Level 55. We're finally ready to go fight the next boss. This felt like it took forever, bro. But here we go. Bobby. Bro thinks he's actually Buggy. Can you even hit me, bro? Can you even hit me? Oh, never mind. He can't. Not only can he hit me, he can kill me. Okay, but he might actually be Buggy. It's like what you thought this was, bro. Where you thought this was. I'm the real Buggy, bro. Where's your Buggy powers, huh? Where's your Chop powers, bro? I don't see no Chop. You just using the sword. Bro claiming to be Buggy and don't even got the Chop fruit. How'd that work, bro? Make it make sense. One more hit should do it, man. Buggy down. And with that dance, and there we go. 58, 59. One more quick quest. No biggie, no biggie. Now we're level 60, ready to go on to the next island, which is none other than the desert island. The way that was looking, I never thought we was about to reach the desert island, bro. I spent way too much time on this. We only have 27 minutes remaining on the 2 times the XP. I'm starting to think we'll need to add more 2 times the XP to reach level 100. Let's worry about that when we get to it. We're on the desert island. Let's try to make the most of it. What's the next quest? Desert bandits. Ah, yes. And these guys are sword users. We should be immune to them, right? Yes, sir. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let me go ahead and just gather these boys up. Let's see how this works. Gather them up. Let's hit them with that dance. This is light work. Oh, yeah, this is light work. This is light work, boys. No risk to us. We're literally immune to them. That is so fire, bro. Next group right here. Bunch them up again. Hit them with that dance. Straight into the doom. What did I just say there? Straight into the doom? I've literally never said that in my life. But we got to level 63. Let's move on. Next group down here. Level 73. We just unlocked party. Okay. Gather these boys up. It's time to hit them with the legendary Chop Chop Party. Yes, sir. Basically like a Wish version of Gum Gum Gatling. All right. Goodbye, Desert Bandits. And hello, Desert Officers. Go ahead and just make this quick. We've got 19 minutes left on the clock, and we got to get 25 levels in order to move on to the next Yonko. We got this. Last 2 Desert Officers. There we go. Level 79. We leave this place at level 90. Another quest down. Next one. And goodbye, Desert Island. Level 90. Oh, we still got 12 minutes left. We may actually be able to do this. We may be able to do this. We got to zoom to the next island, boys. Be on our way. We have 10 levels left, and we got 12 minutes left remaining on the 2 times EXP timer. We got this. Next island, obviously, being the Frozen Island. I know I've been making jokes about Buggy and everything throughout this video, but he been putting in work, man. Chop fruit, I guess you can't sleep on it. Here we are. All right, let's go ahead and make this quick. We don't have no time to waste. Let's see, what is our next quest? Come on, villager, give me it. Gotta defeat snow bandits. These guys have swords? Let me see. Please have swords. Oh, they got swords. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're already immune too. Easy. All we gotta do is just gather these boys up, use the same strat. Let's see, how many moves does it take me to kill these boys? All right, let's dance. Okay, let's tackle. Let me see. Now we could use party. Can I kill him with these 3 abilities? And the answer is no. It takes 5 abilities to kill him? Oh, okay. This is gonna slow us down a little bit. But I think we may be able to get 10 levels within the 10 minutes we have left. There we go. First one finished. Level 93. Can I get up there? All right. Next one. Let's go ahead and just do this real quick. We got this in the bag. Next one down there. Level 96. Goodbye, Desert Bandits. Goodbye, Buggy. It's time to move on to the next Yonko. We're level 101. We managed to do it in the hour, man. I almost lost hope. We did it with only 6 minutes to spare. Buggy, you put in work, but it's time to move on to our next Yonko of the video, Monkey D. Luke. Now, first things first, before we go ahead and do anything as far as leveling up, we've got to get a few things. Go over to ability teacher right here. We need to get air jump. That's going to help us out a lot. We also need to buy aura, because literally wouldn't be Luffy without armament hockey. We might as well get flash step too. And then last but not least, how am I going to be Luffy with the damn chop fruit? Like, this makes no sense. So we've got to buy the permanent chop fruit in the Blox fruit shop. There we go. 1200 Robux down the drain, but we got to do it, man. We got to do it. There we go. Gum Gum in the building. Also, we got armament hockey. Now, right now, we don't have any moves for rubber. Like, literally all we get is just this Gum Gum pistol. So yeah, this is how we're going to be grinding for now, boys. We're just going to be spamming M1, which does only 200 something damage. Yeah, we in here for a long journey, boys. We in here for a long journey. The snowman, like 6 more to go. We're at 19 mastery right now too. So hopefully we'll get our next ability, or technically our first ability, before this quest is done. Let me see if I can gather these boys up though. Let's hit them with that range. I'm hitting them with that American style, bro. That pistol. They can't even get near me for real. American style is crazy. That was a crazy joke. My bad. All right, there we go. 25. We got our first ability, cannon. Not bad, but that has stupid knockback. Literally just knocked this dude off the entire island. 3 more snowmans to go. There we go. Quest finished. We're hitting level 105. New quest available. Oh, we can go on to the boss of this island already. 3rd boss of the video, Yeti boss. Hopefully this guy actually gives me some good mastery. Yeti versus Luffy. I think this is actually a canon fight. I remember Luffy fighting some sort of like snow monsters like this before, bro. After that, I'm really tripping right now. I ain't gonna lie. Canon fight right here, bro. Uh-oh. Damn, I literally just got 2-shotted. That was actually sad. No worries, no worries. We back and we better, boys. Luffy never quits. One more gun pistol should do it. Never mind, bro. Just got launched off. Never mind. One more cannon should do it. There we go. 108, 109, and 110. Let's just keep fighting some more Yetis. Last Yeti here. There we go. Level 122. That was quick. Next time, we're going to be hitting up the Marine Fortress. Kind of fitting considering I'm Luffy right now. This will literally be a canon event. We do got some stat points in right now. I haven't put any in a while. Let me go ahead and put that all in Blox fruit. All right, we here. Luffy pulling up on that thing. Wait, that sounds kind of crazy. Pause, bro. That sounds kind of crazy. What we working with next, though? Let's find out what we got. Chief Petty Officer. Got to defeat 8 of them. All right, let me hit him there. Boom. There we go. go. Quest finished. Easy. Light work. 12 stat points. I'm putting these all in defense now, bro. We got to start getting our defense up. I think I'm good for devil fruit damage for a while. All right, quest finished there, and we've got a new quest on our hands already. I'm actually kind of zooming through things as Luffy, man. This is going a lot quicker. Now we got to fight Vice Admiral, though. Can't remember if this is a canon fight or not. I don't think Luffy fought Nigatti like this on Marineford, so you know what? We'll just say this isn't a canon fight. Nevertheless, though, why did bro steal Zoro's drip? Like, look at this. How did bro pull out true triple katana, dog? You are not Zoro, bro. Give me back his drip, bro. Give me back his drip. I guess we won't be taking anything back the way we just got packed up. No, we got to get our get back. We got to get our get back. Got to put more power in Blox fruits, bro. More power. Let me hit him with that cannon. Boom, straight into the pistol. Flash step. Okay, never mind. That didn't work. I tried to flash step smash, but I completely messed that up. Must be rusty or something. Let's finish this off with a cannon. Damn, this is actually like going by easy, bro. Like, what is happening? Got like also like 6 levels from that. All right, now the best strat is to keep server hopping and doing that guy until we're ready to go over to the next island. All right, this is another one down and another one. Another Vice Admiral here, which actually turned out to be the last one because we are now level 150. Next island, the Skyland. All right, let's make our way to Skypia. All right, here we are on Skypia. All right, anyways, next quest, we gotta fight Sky Adventurer. Gotta defeat Sky Bandit, 7 of them. Light work for a Yonko such as myself. Also, just realized we just unlocked our next ability, Slingshot. Okay, let's go to check that out. Slingshot. 459 damage. Not bad, not bad. Pistol, GG. That's level 154 right there. I ain't gonna lie. Rubber is not that good for this. Luckily for us, we only have to stick with Luffy for another 46 more levels. Then we get to move on to the next Yonko. Finally, we're done with the Sky Bandits. Level 176, we move on to our next quest. Next quest we got, though, Sky Adventure. Let me see. Dark Masters. Gotta defeat 8 of them. This one gives 450,000 EXP. All right, easy enough. This one should be easier to farm because they all spawn on this little thing. They're closer together. As long as we just hit them with a long-range spam strat, honestly, there's probably nothing we can't defeat in this game. Got them all gathered up. Hit them with that smash. Here we go, though. First quest of the Dark Masters are done. Level 180. I believe we leave Skylands at level 190. Then we'll go over to the next island, which is the prison. Let's speed this up. We just unlocked our 4th ability for Rubber, which is actually the best one we got. Rush. Gum Gum Gatling. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Sheesh. All that for nothing. I ended up dying. This is the next quest done, though. We just hit level 183. Boom. Last NPC. Level 187. And level 190. We're ready to move on to the prison island. Here we are. We've got 10 levels left with Luffy before we move on. Let's make these levels count, man. Let's make it count. Because after this, we'll never be on Luffy again for the rest of this video. Gotta defeat 8 prisoners, man. I remember when Luffy did this in Impel Down. Actually, wait, was he actually fighting the prisoners? I think he was actually working with the prisoners. He helped like a ton of them escape. I ain't gonna lie, I had it backwards. But anyways, here's the prisoners. That's 1 down, 7 more to go. Let me gather these boys up. Gotta hit them with the strat. Gather them up. Hit them with the smash. I said hit them with the smash. There we go. I'm actually glad my time with Rubber's almost done. This fruit is very much tedious to grind with. I'd much rather have a fruit that has higher AoE than just single target abilities, man. Last NPC here. Boom. There he goes. What level do we get to? 191, 182, 193. Okay, 3 levels from that. Starting to get to the point where quests are only giving us 2-3 levels, which is not that bad. That means we only got about 2 or 3 more quests till we're completely done with Luffy. Level 197. I'm going smash. And that is our last quest there with Luffy, level 200. My boy put in work, man. My boy put in work, just like a future Pirate King should. So goodbye, Luffy. And now it's time to go for our next Yonko, which is Whitebeard. The One Pieces. I'm not even gonna try to do that. I'm not. That was cringe. Now with Whitebeard, we have to get 2 things. One of the things, obviously, being the Quake Fruit. There we go. Let's go ahead and buy that. And now, on top of that, there's also another thing we gotta get. In order to get it, though, we gotta go back to the Sky Islands we just came from. Then when we get to Sky Islands, we have to go to the very top, right by the quest giver. And there he is, Master Sword Dealer. When we talk to this guy, he's going to have 2 weapons we could buy. The dual-headed blade and the Bicento, which is what we want. Look at this description. True power cannot be described. Wait, 1 million? 1 million? I could have sworn this was like 400,000 before, bro. This must have got a price increase or something. But we're here to become Whitebeard the Yonko, so we need this sword. Need to be level 250 to purchase this item. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, looks like we need 50 more levels before we can get that. That was a waste of time. Since we can't get Bicento right now, we might as well just get back to grinding. Let's see what this Quake Fruit talking about. Got all these boys gathered up. Let's use our first ability, Quake Punch. Damn, okay. That did 2,496 damage. Looks like 2 of them gets him to right about half health. This thing has a crazy long cooldown. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a lot slower than Rubber Fruit. Luckily, this fruit's got a lot of AoE, so maybe it'll cancel out. I just counted, this is gonna take me 5 Quake Punches to kill 1 NPC. That is actually crazy. And what's even more crazy is we got 49 mastery after all those NPCs. I could have gotten my second move, but they trolling me. Let's go ahead and make this quick, man. And last NPC there. Also, we unlocked our next ability for Quake Waves. Go check that out real quick. Basically same thing as the first one, except longer range. Another quest done here. Level 217. We also unlocked our third ability, Quake Erupt. Let me test something out real quick. If I use all three of these abilities, how much damage do I deal? Quick Erupt, Quake Punch, Quick Wave, 2,099. I still need 2 more abilities in order to kill these guys. Oh yeah, this grinding sucks. This grinding with this fruit sucks, bro. Next quest, please give me the 220. Please give me, no, 219. You gotta be kidding me, man. It's so tough grinding out here. I'm not even joking. This is like the slowest I've ever grinded. There we go, level 220. We're finally ready to move on to the boss. I'm doing this expeditiously. Head jailer, let me get that warden quest. Is that boy here? He better be. Yes, sir. All right, bet. Finally another boss, man. Grinding with Quake on NPC is just genuinely making me wanna do unspeakable things, dog. Pause. All right, Warden, your time is up. Quake Wave. GG's. All right, 23. Okay, we only got 3 levels from that. All right, I'm server hopping. Server hop boss strat is the best strat, I'm telling y'all, boys. I'm telling you. 226. Another warden down. And level 230. Damn, we got that quick. All right, all right. All right, head jailer, run me up the next quest. Now we got Chief Warden. Bro's literally right next to the other boss. He's just slightly more difficult. Actually, we got 30 points. Let me go ahead and put all them boys, them bad boys in Blox free. We need much damage as possible. Not like it made a difference. We still get one-shotted. Anyways, enough yapping. We beating the brakes off this man. He just got absolutely dogged on. Level 233. Now we continue the server hopping. Wait, should I do it, boys? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Ooh, that barely did any damage to him. I think this guy's got a lot of health. Hold on. Only one way to find out. Let me dip. Let me dip. Let me. Ooh, he almost hit me with that. He almost hit me with that. Yo, what level is this guy? He's got to be high level. Okay, I can't get past. I was literally in the middle of saying I can't get hit by anything. I cannot get hit by nothing. All right, say less. Let's run this up for round 2. Let's run this up for round 2. If I keep saying at it, I'll get him. We straight up just Quake rush that man. You know what? I'm not even gonna give him the chance to run it back. I'm not even gonna give him the chance. Enable the PvP? Nope, I'm leaving. Hold that L. Next boss finished. We just reached level 237. And now 200. Oh, okay. Why did I just get jumped by a Kitsune and an Ice User, dog? Are y'all that bad? Look at this, bro. Look at this. Kitsune and Ice User just double teaming on a level 240. You know what? I'm not even gonna be bothered by it. We're ready to move on to the last quest on this island. The Swan boss. Now this guy's actually kind of menacing because he uses devil fruit abilities. We won't just be able to spam this guy easily. We have to actually work for it. And this Kitsune is ruining my boss fight. You know what? Actually, go ahead. Keep ruining my boss fight. This will make this easier for me. Look at him trying to attack me, dog. You just killed me. Why are you, like, look at him. What are you doing, dog? Fight the damn boss, bro. Fight the damn boss, man. All right. Damn. Somehow I still managed to die by the NPC. All right, let me get some hits in. Let me come in here. Boom. Okay, they did most of the work for me, but I'll take that. How many levels do we get off that? 5 levels. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's go ahead and fight another swan. Here he goes. And now we're level 250, boys. Sheesh. Not only does that mean we can get off this island and move over to Coliseum, but we get our Bicenta, which at this point is a little pointless since we're already halfway through Whitebeard. But you know what? We gotta get it, man. We gotta get it. There we go. Low-key, I'm about to switch my stats around to main sword because this is gonna be a lot easier. So let me go ahead and just put everything in sword, and then I'll put 75 in melee and the rest in defense. Now it's time to move over to the Coliseum Island, which is right over here. And our next quest is gonna be on these Toga warriors. Let's see how hard these guys are. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be easy with these M1s now, boys. This is about to be easy breezy lemon squeezy. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm not staying on this island. I have a much better grinding method in mind, and that'll get us done with Whitebeard even quicker. And that method is server hopping and fighting bosses. Next boss there. Next boss here. Level 259. And level 300. See, I told you this method was better. If I would have did that the normal way, it would have taken way longer. With Whitebeard out the way and completed, we now only have 4 more Yonkers to go through. Big Mom, Shanks, Kaido, and Blackbeard. And Big Mom is the next one we're using. And I've already readjusted my stats to do Blox fruit main this time. And as for the fruit, I need to buy the spirit fruit permanent. That's 2,500 Robux. We've already spent a ton of Robux this video, but why stop now, man? Why stop now? There we go. Permanent spirit activated. Also, we're now gonna be moving on to the Magma Village. All right, we have pulled up. Go get this quest from the mayor. Mans looks sad as hell. Military soldiers. All right, let's go take care of them. Now, in theory, spirit should be better for grinding for us than Quake was. But if that's really true, we're about to find out right now. Got all these NPCs here loaded up. Let me go ahead and summon these spirits. Crossfire Grass. Oh yeah, we should be good. We should be good. We do only have like really 2 abilities, either my spirit homies and the little Frostfire Grass. Oh, we're getting a ton of mastery though. Okay, okay. Damn. This might not be bad after all. With all the spirit summons I can spam, we might have this in the back. All right, quest finished right there. We're level 303. This is so much easier than Quake, bro. This is so easier than Quake. Got our next ability, Sky Ruler, but this honestly does not help us at all because how am I supposed to hit NPCs with a flight? Literally does not help us. All right, let's get back to grinding. Let's speedrun this thing. All right, that NPC down there. Boom. Level 325. We can now move on to the next quest. Military spies. These boys will be even easier, I bet, because they're all bunched up. Summon all these guys. Get them all together. Boom. Now we get our homies in here. Look at that, boys. Look at that. We're just wreaking havoc. Phosphide grass. Easy work. Easy work. This is the next 4 here. They're getting beat up on right now, man. They're going outside. Level 343. We're going to hit 350 and be off this island in no time, man. I feel like I'm getting a little attached to Big Mom with how good this is going. Because we are absolutely zooming through this. Let me go ahead and finish these last boys off, though. Boom. There we go. Level 346. All right, last pair of NPCs before we can fight the boss. Let's gather these boys up. Oh, we unlocked our next ability, Wrath of Ra, too? Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and test this out, see how much damage that deals. Wrath of Ra, 6,000. 7. Oh, wait, hold on. Did we two-shot these boys? We two-shot these boys. We two-shot. Oh, nah. Oh, nah, bro. I'm about to miss Big Mom. Yo, Akainu, my boy. You are in for the fight of your life. You are not winning. I feel like it's 100% canon that Big Mom would beat Akainu in a fight, man. It is foretold, man. It is foretold. Hold on. Let's pack this man up. Look at my damage. 3,400. Let me weave that. Some of my little homies. Stay over here. Yep. Get that damage. Oh, my gosh. We are just straight up hacking this man's up. He can't do anything, bro. I'm going to miss this fruit. I'm actually going to miss this fruit. I thought this would be terrible for grinding, but this ain't even bad at all, bro. Look at that. We just beat Akainu in seconds, bro. We're level 356 now, which means we've crossed the halfway point to level 700. We are going to be in second sea soon. Another Magma Admiral here, and another one down. Here's another one. Now our final one. There we go. We should be leaving the island. Yep, level 375. We're ready to go to the next island. Underwater City. All right, here we are at the Fishman portal. Let's finish off Big Mom strong. Wait, pause. That sounds crazy out of context, boys. Don't clip it. Next quest, though, we got Fishman warriors. Let's see. Do I two-shot these boys? Let's just do the usual. Gather these boys up. And let's see what we're dealing with here. Wrath of Ra. Oh, that deals a lot of damage. Oh, we just almost two-shot. Oh, we still do two-shot these boys. Now the last quest, or it should be at least. We're 397. Hopefully this gives us 3 levels. I'd actually be so trolled if it does. 388, 399, and 400. You put in work, Big Mom. You put in absolute work. But as a wise man once said, all good things must come to an end. It's time to move on to another yacht. Goodbye, Big Mom. And hello, red hair Shanks. Sheesh. Now, first things first, we got to go ahead and remove the spirit. So we got to hit up the prison. For those of you that don't know, in the prison on the outside of the barrier, right around here, there's an NPC that can remove your Blox fruit right here. All we got to do is just hit him up. You got to spend 50,000, and there we go. Our fruit is gone. Now that that's out the way, there's one more issue. We're Shanks, but we don't have his sword. We gotta take care of that. To obtain Shank's sword, we have to complete a series of quest lines and defeat a boss to obtain it. And for the first part of the quest line, it's at the Jungle Island. So that's where we're heading right now. All right, now that we're here, what we have to do is we have to press on 5 hidden buttons. One of them being right here. That's 1. Another one of them is right here. That's 2. I believe one of them's right here. Yep, right there. That's 3. Now on the other side of the island, we have to go over to this big tree here. And there's another button right on here. And the last one is right here. There we go. Now that we've pressed all 5 of those, a secret gate will open. Now what we have to do is go down this staircase here, go down the secret area, pick up this torch right here. Next, we got to make our way over to the desert, which I'm doing right now. And then we got to find a building and burn a curtain, I believe. Here we are. I think this is the building we're going right here. Yep. Okay, go down here, burn this little curtain. Now we got to take this cup, go over to the snow island with it. Once you're at the frozen village, go into this cave, go to this little dripping iceberg here, let it go in the cup. And then now what's next is weird, but we have to give this to a homeless man. Yeah, we got to feed this homeless man water, even though there's literally ice and ocean right there. There we go. Sick man, give him the water, blah, blah, blah. This boy's yapping. Please meet up with my son. I'm sure he will reward you. Now we've got to go find this man's son, which is on the pirate island. Here he is right here. Rich man. If man's so rich, why couldn't he help his sick dad? It's crazy. Now what we've got to do is defeat a mob leader that stole all of his money. Okay, I guess that's why he didn't help his dad. All right, here he is here. Let's go ahead and just quickly vanquish this man. Mob leader down. Now that we defeated him, we see a text right here that says talk to the rich man. We got to talk back to the rich man. Once again, I guess. All right, let's talk back to the rich man. Yada, yada, yada. Man's yapping. I don't care what he has to say. And now we get to the final piece of the puzzle, this relic. This is the final stage, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to go back to the jungle. Here we are. Now we have to take this relic, go over to where we press one of the first buttons, which is right here. Put the relic in there, and there he is, red-haired Shanks. I don't know what bro's doing in the cave. Ain't you supposed to be looking for the One Piece, dog? What are you doing in here? Anyways, all we have to do is defeat this boss right here, and then we get his saber that he's holding right there. Okay, hold on. I need to chill. He's about to give me that. He's about to... All right, man. damn it. Got him to half health though. You know what? Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Let's just continue packing them up. Boom. All right. Let's keep fighting them. Let's keep fighting them. One more hit. Never mind. Now's the final hit. Saber down. We've just got the item drop Saber sword. Let me go ahead and equip that thing. This is a legendary sword. It only has 125 mastery, so it doesn't take a lot of mastery to get the moves. So look at that. We officially became Shanks himself. All right, now we've got to go back to the same quest to Fisherman Warriors up until we're level 425. Then we can fight the boss. Let me see how much damage we deal. 660 per M1. Okay, that's like a few M1s and then they're dead. Not bad. Not bad at all. Should be getting our first ability pretty soon too. We're already at 33 mastery. Let me see. How much are we after this guy? 42. All right, a few more NPCs. We'll have our first ability. We just got our first ability, Deadly Rush. Look at that, bro. I've been forgetting these swords got reworked, bro. This actually looks amazing, bro. Look at that. Deadly Rush. Look at that thing, bro. Oh yeah, it's about to be a breeze, bro. It's about to be a breeze. Last NPC here. There we go. We're almost done with this quest. We're at level 422, but we just unlocked our last ability, Triple Slash. There it is right there. That's the last quest there, though. Level 425. We're not able to go on the boss of the underwater island, Fishman Lord. Let's see how we fare against this man, bruh. Triple slash. Boom, boom. Ooh, wait, that's good damage right there. That's good damage right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my damn. Yo, we died there, but like the way we just packed that man out, that was not funny, bro. Here we go. One more M1. There we go. He's down. Level 429. I think y'all know what comes next. It's time to server hop this man. Another Fishman Lord here. What level we get to now? 432. Say less. Speedrun. Just got the level 450. 50 more levels left with Shanks. 479. Now we have the final Fishman Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Bop, bop, bop. And level 500. There we go. So about damn time. Nah, I'm just kidding. Shanks actually went by pretty quick. There's only two more Yonkos of the video. Blackbeard and Kaiba. And for our next one, Marshall D. Teach, otherwise known as Blackbeard. Yes, sir. That's our next person. For this one, we got to unequip the saber. And we got to go to the shop and buy permanent dark fruit. There we go right there. Now let's get to grinding. First quest, we got to defeat the Weisper boss. Only 200 more levels to go, ladies and gentlemen. We've been zooming through this. For this one, we got to reset our stats because it wouldn't make much sense to use sword stats with Darkbeard. So let me go ahead and put 1200 in Blox fruit. And then let me put 150 in defense and melee. Sounds good to me. Let's use our first ability, Dark Rocks. It'd be fire if I was able to awaken Dark Fruit in this, but unfortunately, we're not in second siege, so we won't be able to do that. On the bright side, though, Dark does not take much mastery to unlock all the abilities. We only need 110 mastery to unlock our final one, so we will not take very long to get that. Damn, that boy just sniped me out there. You think you can do that to me, Darkbeard, huh, Weisper? Huh? Think you can get away with that, bro? Hold on, you is not about to get away with nothing. All right, here we go. I think he's almost done. We should be able to get him pretty soon with this next ability. Dark Rocks. There we go. Yes, sir. Then we got our next ability, Black Spiral. Okay. Let's go ahead and check that out while we here. Let this master get out my way. Black Spiral. Oh yeah, that should help us out. Here we go. Another Weisper about to be gone. There he is. Just defeated another Weisper and we got unlocked our third ability, Black Hole. Already almost done maxing out Dark Man. We go ahead and use it. That's Dark Hole right there. Dark Fruit itself is not bad, but it's definitely one of the worst ones we've got to grind with today. But you know what? Before I continue, there's actually one thing that we can get right now that I've been putting off. And it's at the top of that temple right there. Since we obtained the Saber Blade last Yonko we used, we're actually able to obtain a new ability. We go in here and talk to this Instinct teacher right here. He'll tell you, hey, want to learn Instinct, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what else he has to say. All we care about is getting it. It's going to be a lot of money. 750,000 to be exact. Well, let's go ahead and learn that. And now we have Instinct. We can block and dodge attacks. All right, let's get back to grind. All right, we hit level 525. We're ready to move on to the next quest. 75 more levels, then we're on to the last Yonko of the video, ladies and gentlemen. But for now, we're going on these royal squads. Let me see. These guys down here. All right. Let's see how difficult these boys are to kill. Black Spiral. Okay. It's 3,110 damage right there. Not bad. Black Hole. If I can kill these guys within 3 moves, I think that'll be pretty good. But it doesn't look like that's possible. Oh, well. 4 moves, not that far off. So it takes me 4 moves to kill these guys. It's not too bad. Last NPC here. There we go. Dark Rocks. About to unlock our final ability here, though. There we go. And now we have Dark Bomb. Otherwise known as Dark Spirit Bomb. You know what I'm saying? Look at that thing, bro. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Well, that's Dark fully maxed out. Now all we got left to do is get to the level requirement to get to our last Yonko. I'm starting to get hyped, man. This video's almost over. Also, if you made it this far, comment down which challenge you guys want me to do for the level 700 to 1500 for part 2 of this video. Should I like become the Straw Hat? Should I become the Marine Admirals? Like, what do y'all think? Anyways, enough of that. This next quest is now finished. Last NPC of this quest quest here, black hole. There we go. Level 575. We're almost done with Blackbeard, man. 25 more levels to go. And now we can move on to the Thunder God boss. Second to last boss of third sea. Our journey's almost over. If this fight would have ever happened in the anime, I must say this man Enel would get absolutely dookie dogged on, because we seen how he relies on his devil fruit, and the fact that Blackbeard's fruit nullifies devil fruits, yeah, that man Enel would be packed, bro. Let's go ahead and see how this goes, though. Oh, I literally just survived with like 5 health. Okay, hold on. Now it's time for the comeback. Never mind, he sniped. Gotta play the long range game with this guy. Let me run. Hit him with this. Let's get him with this. All right. Weave that. Get him with the long range attacks, man. Get him with the long range attacks. There we go. Enel down. All right, that's 4 levels. Cool. 21 more levels to go before we're on the last Yonko, man. Another Enel here. There we go. And finally, last Enel there. Sheesh, level 603. That is the end of Blackbeard, man. That was actually the worst one we've had in the video. I'm not gonna lie. But with Blackbeard out the way, there's obviously only one more Yonko we have left to use. And I think y'all can guess who it is. The man, the beast, the dragon, Kaido. Sheesh. This is a fire fit, I must say. Now, unfortunately, with Kaido, we won't get to use his fruit. Yes, I know, disappointing. But it's literally impossible for me to do it. I can't trade him dragon fruit for my main account. And I also can't buy dragon fruit because it's off sale right now. You literally can't buy it. If you click view, it says the King of Fruits is temporarily off sale for enhancement. What we can use, however, is Kaido's weapon, which you can get from this guy here, the Iron Mace. 90% of the time when Kaido wasn't fighting Luffy, he was only using the Iron Mace because, like, he could literally one-shot you with this without even using his dragon. So that's what we're going to be using today because we literally can't use his dragon. And luckily for us, its mastery is actually very low. It only takes 30 mastery to get the final ability. Should be easy grinding for us from here. All right, first things first is Kaido. We've got to get off Skypiea. We need to be level 625 in order to move on to the last island. So we've got to defeat a few more Thunder Gods. About to hit that man with that Raimi. Okay. You know what I'm saying? GG and now GG. Final 2 NPCs. There we are. 625. Yes, sir. Never thought I'd be so excited to see this. But we're on the last island, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to move on to Fountain City. Here we are, last island. Let's zoom through this thing, man. Let's get through it. Fountain City. First NPC we got Galley Pirates. I gotta defeat 8 of them. All right, say less. Let's get it. And last NPC there. First quest finished. We're level 628. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Less than 80 levels. 650. We got 50 more levels to go as Kaido, man. Here we go. 674 and 675. We're on the home stretch. Next quest, the last one in First Sea, Cyborg. They out here sending an android to fight against the King of Beasts, bro. Who do they think they are, man? Let's go ahead and show them what we made of, man. Let's show them what we made of. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a tough fight. He kind of counterpicks me because he has that fart when you get close, and I literally have to get close to fight him. So we gotta play the save, man. We don't got dragon to back us up here. Hold on. Actually, he kind of deal damage. I gotta chill. All right, I'm gonna use my AoE M1s. Yep. Weave that. Boom. Hit him with this. Killer combo. Yep. Back up. And this dude just farted on me. We really just died to the fart, dog. Ain't no way we about to go out like that, dog. We are the king of the beast. Nah, I gotta hit him with it, boys. Right me. Okay. Yes, sir. The Thunder Bagua, bruh. Hold up. I ain't done. Right around half health. We got it, boys. I got him in an M1 loop, boys. All I gotta do is just do this. Boom. Hit him with the mace combo. And then that's it. Let's finish it off with this killer combo. Cyborg down. Final boss of First Sea down, ladies and gentlemen. Easy. Another one here. And now, with this next attack, there we go. And now, we are level 702 with us just defeating Cyborg. We've now ascended to the second sea. Now, there are currently 2 ways you can get scrolls in-game. You either buy them through the shop, which I don't recommend because you're going to be paying 800 Robux for 5 legendary scrolls or 1,500 Robux for 3 mythical scrolls. And your second route is to craft it, which is also going to be complicated. There are currently 5 different rarities of scrolls in the game. We have common, rare, legendary, and mythical. And to craft each one, you need certain materials that you get from sea events. For legendary, you need 5 Leviathan scales, 3 electric wings, 1 mutant tooth, and 7 fool's gold. You can already see it's starting to get insane, and we haven't even clicked on the mythical yet. For the mythical, you need 1 Leviathan heart, 15 Leviathan scales, 1 terror eye, and 20 fool's gold. And for those of you boys who have even attempted to fight the Leviathan boss, you know this is insane. But it gets even worse. If if you talk to the enchant NPC and you click craft, you'll notice all these other options are locked. The only one you have is common. I believe I have enough materials for this. Okay, I have enough. Let's go ahead and craft that. There we go. We crafted a common scroll. Now it is in my inventory. In order to unlock this category right here, I have to craft 10 common scrolls, which will unlock the rare scroll category. So let's go ahead and craft 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go talk back to the enchant NPC, and now we have the rare scroll category unlocked. I think you can see where this is going. So what we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to set out to sea and try to farm these materials. Perfect. Now what we gotta do is just fight these sharks, get the shark teeth. We're definitely gonna need more materials, so we're gonna have to stay out here for a long time and farm. All right, there we go. Shark tooth right there. That's the materials we're looking for. Only issue is we're gonna have to stay out here for a long time. We're gonna have to farm sharks. We're gonna have to fight piranhas. We're gonna have to fight ghost ships, terror sharks, all of the above. Sea beasts. That's not what I wanted to see. Let's go ahead and just pack them up though as quick as possible. Oh, we just killed the sea beast just in time. Say less. I had like 400 health to spare, bro. Sheesh, we're already early in and struggling this much. I guess y'all can see what's to come, bro. This grind about to be insane. Got more sharks. Got more sharks. Yes, sir. The more shark tooth we get, the better. There we go. 2 more shark teeth. Yes, sir. And my boat just got destroyed. Okay, we got to go back to Tiki Town, get another boat, and come back over here. All right, here we go. We finally got a ghost ship to spawn. This is where we can get the Fool's Gold. I feel like this is actually like kind of like a bit of a rarer event, getting these ghost ships to spawn. They're pretty easy to fight, though. I'm not going to lie. You just got to spam them. Let's see how much Fool's Gold we get from that. 3 Fool's Gold. All right, bet. There's another ghost ship right here. There we go. 3 more Fool's Gold. Now we just got to do all of that a bunch more times so we get enough materials to craft these 10 rare scrolls.
A few minutes later.
All right, we got the last sharks we need right here, hopefully. Let's go ahead and hit this boy. We just need 2 more shark tooth, so hopefully this boy drops the ones we need. Damn, he only dropped 1. We're at 27 shark teeth right now. We literally just need 1 more to craft the remaining rare scrolls. Here we go. We got another shark right here. Boom, boom. There we go. Last shark tooth right there. Okay, now we can go craft the remaining rare scrolls. All right, Dragon Talent Sage, give me the rest of my rare scrolls. 10 rare scrolls down. Now we should have the legendary scrolls unlocked. What do we need to craft this? 5 Leviathan scales, 3 electric claws, 1 mutant tooth, and 7 Fool's Gold. We already have enough to craft this one, so let's go ahead and craft 1 right there. Boom. No, bro, the mythic doesn't show up, so we have to craft more of those. Okay, we could only craft 3, bro. Oh, we're missing more materials now. So right now, we need to fight a Leviathan to get more scales. We need to fight more ghost ships, and we also need to fight more of those piranhas. This is going to be a long grind. Realistically, we're probably going to have to do more than 1 round. All right, there he goes. He said the Leviathan's not there. Go find it before it causes more destruction. All right, say less. Now we can go find the Leviathan. All right, we're fighting a terror shark along the way. Might as well get this thing. Just get some extra materials from him. Here we go. There, we got another mutant tooth. We're definitely going to need more of those. All right, let's get back to trying to find the Leviathan. All right, here we go, boys. We found a gate. They're spawning Leviathan right now. Looks like they didn't bring the boat, though, so we're probably not going to get the Leviathan's heart from this. We're probably just going to get the scales. But let's just focus on damaging this thing as much as possible. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and switch over to magma because that'll be even easier. Boom, let's get this segment down. There we go. We got 3 scales from that. All right, let's go work on this one. This segment's almost dead though. Great magma hound. Boom, volcanic storm. We need to get them Leviathan scales. We need to get as much as possible. There we go. 3 more scales. We need those. We need those. I think this is the last segment right over here. 3 more scales. Getting kind of low, bro. I better chill. I better chill. Oh, red zone, red zone, red zone. We can dodge that. Hoo-wee. Leviathan's almost dead. A little bit more to go. A little bit more to go. And there it goes right there. Now is the truth. And the truth is, there's no boat over here, so we're not gonna be able to get the heart. Oh my god, we just wasted all of that for nothing, bro. Oh my god. Which one of y'all let the boat die? Boat broke waiting for Cloud, I think. No way, they're trying to blame it on me. We still ended up getting 9 scales though, so I guess it's a W.
Meanwhile,
5 hours later, we finally have another Leviathan. This time we actually do have the boat, so we're about to get this heart out the way. I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy we can get this grind out the way, at least with the Leviathans. If we get 1 heart, that means we can at least craft 1 mythical. That'll be 1 segment out the way. Let's hurry up, get over there. All right, there we go. That's 1 segment. Oh wait, all the segments are already done. Damn, I wasn't able to get that much fragments or scales. Okay, well it is what it is. It is what it is. At least we got the damn boat, so we'll be able to get the heart no matter what. All right, bro. Leviathan only has 200,000 health left. Let's get this all the damn grinding. I know y'all didn't see a lot of it, but trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. It's been like 12 hours off-screen grinding just to get 2 Leviathans, bro. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. There we go. 4 scales. All right, we got the heart. Now we just need to take it over to Tiki Outpost. Yes, sir. All right, we're pulling up to Tiki Town. As soon as we pull up to there, we can get the Leviathan heart, and that is 1 major step out the way. And the Leviathan heart has been obtained. Crazy part about it, though, we're still not done. We're going to need to defeat at least 1 more Leviathan minimum because we need more scale. All right, boys, we just did another Leviathan run. We're about to get another heart, but I just needed the extra scales. Also, I went ahead and got all the Fool's Gold and electrical wings we need, so we can craft all the remaining legendary scrolls we need need right now. Done so much run, so much time spent. Let's go ahead and craft some more. There's one right there. I think this is the last one we need to craft right there. All right, crafted legendary scroll. Now we should have the mythical scroll unlocked. There we go right there. Mythical scroll unlocked. Let's see what's required for this one, bro. 15 Leviathan scales. So after all that, I still have to farm one more Leviathan. All right, bro. All right, bro. You know what, bro? I'll be back in 1 second. I'll be back in 1 second. It seems like mythic scrolls are the way to go. You probably shouldn't even rely on legendary scrolls because mythic scrolls have a 10% blessing chance. All right, I've got the remaining Leviathan scales. Now we can finally craft a mythical scroll. Here we go. Here we go. Dragon Talon Sage. Let's go ahead and craft this mythical scroll, boys. That is an insane amount for one scroll. I'm not gonna lie. If we don't get a good enchant, I'm gonna buy the rest, bro. There we go, though. Crafted mythical scroll. Now, what weapon do I want to use it on first? Let's go with the Dark Blade, one of the newly revamped swords in the game. Let's hope I get a blessing for it. Let's put an enchant on there. Mythical scroll. All right, let's hope we get something good, boys. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Agile, elemental, fortune, piercing. Oh, we got a unique strong grip. Damage scales with 40% of your melee stat and 60% of your sword stat. But I'm gonna be honest, that's not good enough. At the beginning of this video, I said we're gonna get OP enchants on all of my mythicals, and a unique simply isn't gonna cut it. What I'm looking to get is either a blessing enchant or a curse enchant, because blessing or curses have special buffs you can apply to your sword. Like this right here, Storm, where it says change lightning damage to nearby enemies when an attack lands. That sounds actually busted. Only issue is with that, I ran out of my last mythical scroll, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing all that farming again. So firstly, let's use up these 14 remaining legendary scrolls, and then we'll go ahead and buy mythical scrolls. Let's go back to hollow side. Since we got a bad unique earlier, I want to replace that with something good, hopefully. This is gonna get addicting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bloxers, they know what they doing, bro. They know what they doing. All right, let's see what we get for this garbage. Let's go ahead and re-roll that. Oh, yo, Storm blessing for the 4th legendary bro, I can't even speak right now. I can't even speak right now. Chains lightning damage to nearby enemies when attack lands. Affects scales with final damage. Look at this. It's glowing lightning, bro. All right, bro. Let's go to this NPC. Oh, yo. When I hit him, it like goes, like it hits them both, bro, with the lightning things. Let me use one of my moves. Oh my gosh. You see the little lightning particles? Yo, now I'm low-key mad I got this on hollow scythe of all weapons. Well, that is the hollow scythe crossed off. Next, let's go with the true triple katana. Hopefully we get something good on here. Another revamped sword in update 20. I like this sword a lot more than I used to, so I do want to get an OP enchant for this. Let's see what we get for the first legendary enchant on true triple katana. Come on, please give me something good. We got sharpshooter unique. Okay, we got a unique for our first roll. Not bad. Not too bad of a trade-off, but you know what, boys? We need something better. Second legendary roll for true triple katana. Okay, here we go. Unbreakable unique. Held skills cannot be interrupted. Wait a minute, that's actually really nice. I feel like that pairs really well with true triple katana. So you mean to tell me if I hold this move, I can't be interrupted? Hold on, let's go test this out. I don't believe this. I'm gonna hold Dragon Hurricane, and he's gonna try to interrupt me. Oh, it's not interrupting it. It's still, he did a whole hold move and it didn't interrupt it. Look at him, he's so confused. He said, what the hell? I'm gonna be honest, bro. Enchants are gonna make the PvP game unbalanced. Let's go ahead and buy some more mythicals. 1,500 Robux for 3 is actually ludicrous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't recommend any of y'all boys buy this, but you know me, we like to pay to win. Yes, sir. 3 mythical scrolls. 10% chance of getting a blessing. Hopefully we can get this. Go scroll. Give me that blessing. Give me that nice blessing. Strong grip. This is like literally 500 Robux per, bro. I need something good. Come on, man. Come on. Masterpiece for 500 Robux. Last mythical scroll before we have to buy some more already. This is insane. This game is trolling me. I've never blown through 1,500 Robux so quick in my entire life. Let's buy 1,500 more. I ain't quitting until I get a blessing or a curse, bro. I am not quitting. Come on. True triple katana. Give me a blessing. I literally didn't even get a unique for that one, bro. So much for the damn mythical rates. Please don't tell me I spent 1,500 Robux for nothing again. Rage unique. Increases your speed upon dealing damage. Duration scales with base damage. You know what? That actually sounds kind of nice. So I get faster with dealing damage, huh? So this is my base speed. All right, so let's attack him. I don't feel that much faster. It's not a big enough boost for me to want to keep it. Let's go ahead and respin. Last mythical scroll. Come on. Give me something good. Give me something good, game. I need something good for my true triple katana, so I actually will use it. Oh, brother. We definitely need some more Robux now. 10k plus Robux. All right, let's go ahead and spend it all on mythical scrolls. That's 3 right there. 6, 9, 12, and 15. That is literally all my Robux spent on 15 mythical scrolls. $100 for 15 mythical scrolls, bro. At this point, let's just speed run through this, bro. Strong grip, sharpshooter. Oh! Curse of the Thief. Enemies will always target you and deal extra damage. Kill rewards. XP, money, and drop rates are greatly increased. Yo, I got like a shadow of like lightning aura around me. Turns out the game doesn't need my true triple katana after all. Okay, so let's see. Enemies will automatically target me, right? Oh, yo, I'm just luring enemies like nothing. What the heck? Okay, but let's see what rewards I get when I kill them though. Boom. Wait, did I get some sort of like aura around it when I use the moves? Hold on, let's check that out again. Oh, I saw some little purple auras in there. Okay. I want to see what type of extra rewards we get from killing these guys though. I guess we just got extra money. huh? I don't know if it's worth the trade-off, but I really like the way this looks, so I'm keeping it. So far, we've got Storm Blessing on Hollow Sight and Curse of the Thief on True Triple Katana. Let's see what we can get on Dark Blade and Curse Dual Katana. Only took $100 to get that curse. Now, I really want to get a good blessing for my Dark Blade, so let's equip that next and see what we get. We have 5 mythical scrolls remaining. Hopefully, we can get something good with that, so I don't have to spend too much more Robux. I guess that's all we got. Rage. Definitely can't settle for that. We need to go further. Unreal. 3rd time's a charm. Yo! No way that worked. C, Blessing. Applies C sickness to fruit users when an attack lands. Effect scales with base damage. Bro, look at the blue that has on it. I like that. All right, Switcher, let me hit you. Try to use your Devil Fruit. Oh, it applied some effect on him. All right, so I'm going to do it on him. Let's see. Try to use your Devil Fruit, bro. Huh. He can use his Devil Fruit. So what exactly does this do? Okay, so I asked someone in the Blox Discord, so I guess Seasickness slows down Devil Fruit users. Well, so far we've had luck on getting curses / enchants on 3 of our mythical weapons. We only have 2 mythical weapons remaining, Curse Dual Katana and the Soul Guitar. And obviously we're gonna go with Curse Dual Katana next. I mean, what did you expect? Soul Guitar, bro? Nah, we saving that one for last, bro. Now there's 2 other blessings that we have yet to get, and that's the Burning one and the Frozen one. The Burning applies burn damage for 4 seconds when an attack lands, effect scales with final damage. That actually sounds really good. And Frozen applies slowness when an attack lands, effect scales with base damage. That's weird. There's also one other curse we haven't gotten yet, and that's Curse of the Reaper. Health regen is cut in half, but you heal 75% of the damage dealt. We won't know until we mess around and find out, though. Let's go ahead and roll for the first one on my Curse Dual Katana. We got Unreal Unique. Okay, off to a good start. At least we got a unique for that one. 2nd time's a charm. Not even a unique. Okay, it's going downhill.
A few minutes later.
And for the last mythical scroll, that went by really quick. Let's see what we get. Please, please blessing or curse. Please blessing or curse. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. Burning Blessing applies burn damage for 4 seconds when an attack lands. Effect scales with final damage. It applies a little burn effect to him. Nah, that's fire, bro. That is fire. Bro's got the best blessing on the best sword. That's what I'm saying. Try an ability. You're right. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try ability. Oh my gosh, yo, that does such insane damage. Anyways, as I was saying, bro, at this point, I'm happy with what I've got. Last thing we have to enchant is the Soul Guitar, but I'm not gonna lie. As long as I get a good unique, I think I'm chilling with this. Strong Grip. I'm actually happy with that. And the reason why I'm happy for that is because I have no gun stats right now. Take this in, right? No gun stats. And I deal like 598 per shot. Like, look at this. 1,026 per shot. Hold on, let's see how much my moves do. That is 1,800 damage when I have no stats in gun. That is actually like ludicrous. Look at this. Okay, this is hitting multiple people for sure, but like that is actually insane. Anyways, point is, I feel like that is a really good unique to have on Soul Guitar, especially since like you could just spam this gun so easily. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the complete video finish. We managed to get OP enchants on all of my mythical swords. And to start off this video, the first sword we have to obtain is the dual-headed blade. Now, this one's not a difficult one to obtain. You just literally have to go to Skypea. So let's go to Sky. And I think there's a dealer over here. There we go. Master Sword Dealer. You can also get Bicento from this guy. So you guys see dual-headed blade. This thing is 400,000. That's not too bad. There we go. We just bought it. There we go. Dual-headed blade. Damn. This thing kind of big. Wait, pause. That thing's kind of cool though. Look at that. That's kind of fire. Ooh, wee. This thing only needs 100 mastery to unlock the last skill. So we can probably just kill these boys and get it quickly. So let's just kill a bunch of these boys. Boom. We already got the first skill, Assassinate. Let's check that out real quick. Dual-headed blade, Assassinate. Oh, damn. That was actually surprisingly better than I thought it would be. Okay, so we're at 43 mastery right now. Let's just defeat a bunch more of these boys, and we'll be at 100 in no time. You know what? Let's just fight this boy, and now we'll probably get all the moves by fighting him. Boom, boom, boom. Assassinate. Ooh, wait, that move's actually kind of fire. Okay. All right, let's cook this boy up. There we go. 76 mastery. Okay, so we didn't get the last ability, but we're almost there. Just 30 more to go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Assassinate. There we go. Mastery 100. Raging Wind. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Assassinate was a little better than that move, but that's the first weapon down, I guess. But we have 7 more swords to go, and it's only gonna get harder from here. Next up, we have the Trident. I have no idea how I haven't attained this yet. Wait, what the hell? Bro, what the hell's going on over here? Oh, okay, it's that dude farming. Anyways, as I was saying, I have no idea how I haven't obtained this yet. It's literally a 10% drop from the Fisherman Lord. That should be relatively easy. Let's go to Underwater. Boom. Hopefully that boy is here. Oh, shoot. He is here. Okay, say less. Boom, boom, boom. Let's pack him up. Hopefully we get it first try. Yeah, go ahead and go to your second form, but it ain't gonna do much for you. Boom. Easy. Damn, okay, so we didn't get it first try. No worries. I have a bunch of Robux. We can just respawn them. Second time's a charm, boys. First time was so nice, I had to do it twice. Let's hit him with that wombo combo. Boom, boom. Yes, sir. Okay, we did not get it second try either. I think I can see where this is going. Psych, because we getting it this time for show, bro. We getting it this time for show. It's a 10% drop. I have 2 times boss rate, so it's 20%. How have I not gotten it yet? Okay. At least this boss is very insignificant. Like, I defeat him in seconds, so this is gonna be easy. 4 times down, still no trident. Okay, this is getting ridiculous, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is my 6th time fighting him, so if I don't get it this time... Okay. I'm done spending Robux. I'm gonna just start hopping servers now, bro. I'm gonna start hopping servers now. Teleport failed. Bro, why do they do this? It said 9 players. Let me teleport. This one says 9 out of 12 players. Please let me get in there. Yes, sir. All right, bet. Hopefully the Fishman Lord's there. All right, Fishman Lord be there. Fishman Lord. Yes, sir. He's right there. No more spending Robux. We're gonna fight him this way. Pack him up. Pack him up. Pack him up. This is gonna be the one. Never mind. All right, let's hop to another server then. See what I mean when I tell y'all it's gonna get harder? And this isn't even one of the hard ones. Hit him with that God-human combo. I don't even know how many times I fought him. How have I not gotten this trident yet, dog? What? Another server with Fishman Hordy and a fruit just spawned. We'll go ahead and get that after this. After we get this trident, of course. Come on. Okay. Let's just go get the fruit. Maybe it's something good. It's gotta be over here on this island, bro. There's no other way. 50 meters away. Please be something good. 9 meters. Here it is right here. A spring fruit. Okay. That's what I wasted my time on. Throw that right where it belongs. Trash. You can only withhold so long. It's only a 20% drop. You gotta drop it eventually. The time is now. This game, bro.
20 minutes later.
When will you drop me this damn trident? It's not even that good of a weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got the trident. Yes, sir. I'm not even that excited for this because, well, it's 20% drop. Why should I be? But there we go. We got it, boys. Now, before we go ahead and unlock the master for this, there's 2 more swords I need to unlock in First Sea. First off, we have the dual katana, which you get from Sword Dealer of the West. Right here. There we go. Sword Dealer of the West. All right. Dual katana, 2 sword style. Yes, sir. Got that one. There's 1 more we have left to obtain in First Sea, and that is the pipe. Okay, 100,000. There we go. We got the last 3 weapons of First Sea. Let's go ahead and master them out now. How much XP does these boys give? Not that many. Okay. Actually, what am I doing? Let me go ahead and max out the easiest one first. Dual katana. There we go. We actually already have the first skill, whirlwind. Okay, let's look at that. Whirlwind. What the hell was that? Okay. Well, it's only 30 mastery to get this move set, so 25 mastery. We almost there. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Damn. What? No. How you gonna get me when I'm using this weak fruit? No. Let's get him. Boom. He's using shark? Oh, nah. This is about to be painful. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Huh? That guy has 30 million bounty. Wait, no, that's Rip Guy. How much bounty does this guy have? 5.2 million, most likely? Oh, that's not good. Come on, get him. I won't let this guy kill me. Let's hit him with a whirlwind. Oh, Rip Guy's here. I mean, I don't need Rip Guy, but like, sheesh. Get him. Let's get him. No, don't run now. Don't run now, buddy. Don't run now. Do not run now. There we go. Easy. 13k bounty. Yes, sir. I mean, Rip Guy came in for the assist, but like, bro, what do you expect? I'm using dual katana. Dog, what is wrong with you? I'm trying to record a video. Get out my lobby. Get out my lobby, Bacon. Get out of here. No PS 2v1. You snuck me, though. Garbage. And he left the server. Anyways, back to the task at hand. Let's go ahead and unlock the rest of these moves. That was kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. And there we go. Tornado. I'm expecting imminent disappointment. Tornado. No comment on that. No comment. Moving on, we got the pipe next. I'm surprised this is even a rarity. We already have the first move, Rage Combo. That's actually not that bad, you know? That's actually not that bad. 49, we have 1 more master to go. Rage Combo. And boom, there we go. Earth Smash. That does not sound like a good move, so I'm expecting disappointment. Earth Smash. Bro, how is the first move better than the second? That don't even make sense. But Trident. This I'm actually expecting to be somewhat decent since it's like one of the first boss drops. Let's go ahead and fight this boy Magma Admiral. And that boy is dead. There we go. Can we at least get the first move from this guy? 46. Okay, we didn't even get the first move. All right, let's get it from these boys. There we go. Trident throw. Oh, damn. You literally just snipe him with your trident and you throw it at him? I'm actually messing with that. I feel like if you're good aim in PvP, this could be fire. Look at that. All right, here we go. Last ability right here. Nice. New skill available, Water Pulse. Let's check that thing out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that good. Let's be real. It was not that good. One more time. Water Pulse. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie. The Trident Throw had me a little hyped for this weapon, but that is every first sea sword down right there. Now we're gonna move on to second sea swords, and this is where it gets a little difficult. The next sword we're gonna be unlocking is the Midnight Blade. I've seen so many people use this throughout the months, and I've always wondered how to get it, but it turns out you just need 100 ectoplasm to buy it. So let me see how much I have. Let's go here. Ectoplasm. Okay, we only have 35, so we have 65 5 more to go. So it looks like this is the guy we need to talk to. L admin says, sorry, you need 100 ectoplasm to make a deal with me. Okay, so luckily for us, ectoplasm is not too hard to get. You literally just kill any of the NPCs in this haunted ship, and I think any of them drop the ectoplasm. So each of these NPCs only drop 1 ectoplasm. So if I'm gonna be real with you, for me, I'm gonna be here for a while grinding, but for y'all, y'all gonna get this quick montage. Oh, here we go. It's another player. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Grab him. Grab him. Grab him. One more hit. One more hit. No reward level difference too high. Okay, thank God. At least I know now he ain't gonna be messing with me.
2 seconds later.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, my boy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, bro. Don't you. You know what, bro? I'm not even gonna let you. I'm not even gonna let you. I ain't gonna give you the chance. I ain't gonna give you the chance. This boy really wouldn't let her think it's gonna do something, huh? Boom. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a taste of this. I'm gonna give you a taste of this, my boy. I'm gonna kill you with the gun. I'm gonna kill you with the gun, bro. I'm gonna kill you with the gun. Wanna play like that? Boom. Take that. Easy, bro. I didn't even kill you with my fighting style, bro. I killed you with the gun. That's the difference between us, bro. I can't believe he really came back, though, thinking he was about to do something. Okay, this should be the last one. There we go. Ectoplasm, just to confirm. Ecto 100. Go ahead and get this Midnight Darkness Blade, whatever it was called. I even forgot. Would you like to trade 100 ectoplasm for Midnight Blade? Yes, sir, I would. Trade completed. All right, let's go check that thing out. Damn. Just looking at that icon. This looks like probably one of the coolest swords in the game. Look at that thing, bro. Look at that thing. I like that. I like that. Okay, so we have portal opening and crescent dash. Let's go fight some bosses so we can get this mastery quick. Is Don Swan here? Yes, sir. Okay. I think he gives decent mastery. Look at that. Look at that. Two-handed sword. I like that. I like that. The swinging animation is kind of cold. All right. There you go. There you go. How much mastery we get off Don Swan? Can we get 100? Sheesh. 101. 112 total? I'll take it. I'll take it. So we only need 150 for the first move. I think we can go fight. Let's go to Snow. Oh, wait. I went to the completely wrong place. There's no one here. What I meant to say was Winter Castle. That's where I meant to go. Go ahead and hurry up and make quick work of this boy. Just use God Human in there. Boom. Get some M1s in there, of course. Hey, what you think you're doing? What you think you're doing, my boy? Calm down. Calm down with all that freezing you're doing, my boy. All right, Ice Admiral. Get me to my next move. Bro, you're literally just delaying the inevitable, but please get me to my next move. 136, 143. Okay. There's one more boss we could fight at Skull. Hopefully this one at least gets me to my first move. Here he goes, right here. Dead. Easy. So we're 163 master. We have portal opening, which is our first skill. I hope this thing is not disappointing. Portal opening. Oh, damn. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Portal opening. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That is nice. 325 mastery, though. Whew, that's going to be a grind. We might as well go to third seed. Come on, come on, come on. Die. There we go. 325, boys. Crescent dash. Let's see how this move hit. Crescent dash. Okay, nice little pose. Ooh, damn. Okay, okay. Question is, can you combo off that, though? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, crescent dash. Boom. Oh, you can. And by the way, before we go into the next swords, let me know what y'all think about the new camera quality. I just got a new cam, and I'm curious to see what y'all think about it. But with that said, we only have 3 more swords left to obtain. Next sword, Hollow Sight. Now, this sword is only a 5% drop from the Soul Reaper boss, which is insane. Because to even spawn the Soul Reaper boss, you need to have what's called a Hollow Essence, and you only have like a 1% chance of getting a Hollow Essence. So RNG is going to be heavily involved in this. So what we got to do is we got to teleport to the Haunted Castle and talk to this NPC right here, the Death King. Hey, you got some bones? I think I should have some bones. You currently have 7 bones. You can only purchase up to 10 times every 2 hours. I don't have any bones. Wait, what? Now, I could farm these bones myself by killing these NPCs. I got 5 just from that one NPC, but I'm not gonna lie, I do not have time for this. I'm gonna go ahead and ask my Discord, see what they say. Do you guys have any bones? I'm trying to spawn Soul King boss. Hopefully them boys can help, because if not, sheesh, I'm gonna be here farming for a long time. Rip Guy said, I do. Oh, say less, say less. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rip Guy. I mean, I'm sure you've heard of him, but we are relying on this boy to pull a Hollow Essence. Please, I'm praying here. I'm praying here, Rip Guy. Rip Guy said 2 left. Last one. No way. No way. He got the Hollow Essence. Yes, sir. Can't believe it. I can't believe he got the Hollow Essence for that. That's crazy. Go ahead, spawn that boy. Go ahead, spawn that boy. An unknown being has entered this world. Okay, so once you put the flame into that little thing, I don't know what that is, it spawns the Soul King boss, and now we can fight him. We only have a 5% chance of getting the sight, so I better hope we get it this first time. Let's go ahead and use Buddha. I ain't playing no games. We need to hurry up and pack this boy up. Boom, Revolving Ravager. He's right around half health, it looks like. Damn, damn. Hold up, hold up. Doing a lot of damage there. He's doing a lot of damage there. You got too much dip on your chip, my boy. Calm down. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Revolving Ravager. And there we go. Oh, bruh. I thought this drop was the scythe, but it's a holy crown. Okay. I mean, why did I expect to get it first try? It's 5% drop. First time fail. I gotta get some more people to try to get this thing. I'm pinging everyone else in this group chat. Any of y'all got bones? But in the meantime of me waiting for them to reply, I might as well go ahead and farm some bones myself. Good news, boys. My friend Andro pulled up. He says he has 112 bones. But another dude named Jason pulled up and he says he has 1,000. He's gonna be able to get the max spins. There's no reason we shouldn't get this hollow essence at this point, bro. Oh, he got a hollow essence. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get it. I don't even think he did all of his spins either. 3 Buddhas against this guy. This boy don't got a chance, bro. This boy just not got no chance. Look at this. Please give me the scythe. Please give me the scythe. Oh, we got it. No way. We got the hollow scythe second run. Oh my god, yo. Bro, I was preparing to do this for hours to try to get this scythe. He said, any luck? Wait till they see us. I'm about to pull it out. Ooh, sheesh. Oh my god. Let's go. Okay, look at that. 350 mastery to unlock the last move. We have Death Cyclone and Soul Execution. Now, I hear a lot of hype about this sword. I hear how good it is, so hopefully this sword is hit. Bro just casually pulled 2 hollow essences within 10 spins. Like, that is insane. All right, I mean, we might as well go fight him again. I'll get the mastery, bro. All right, Hollow King, let's run it back a third. My boy. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and he is dead. How much mastery will I get from this thing, though? 148? Damn, bro. Game, why you gotta troll me like this? 2 mastery off? There we go, 150. Death Cyclone. Oh, I'm excited to see this one. Death Cyclone. Oh, damn. Okay. Starting off like that for the first move. We starting off strong here. Okay. 300 mastery, just 50 more to go. And finally, 350. I need a break, bro. I have no idea how y'all Blox Roots boys do this all day. Soul Execution. Oh my gosh. Okay, we cooking with this. Hollow Scythe. That definitely lived up to the hype. I will say that. Death Cyclone, for one, is fire. Now we got Soul Execution. Shoo! Bro, I like this sword so much. I want to go pack up someone with it. Matter of fact, let's go pack up someone with it. I've never even used this sword before, so I'm taking a big risk. But hey, it's looking like it's getting active out here. All right, Thunderstorm. Boom. Wait, hold on. Hey, let's talk about this. Bro. Give me. I literally didn't even get a chance to fight. Bro said fight back like 10 times over, and I couldn't. All right, let's give this a second try. I probably shouldn't, but let's do it. Boom. Let's get him. No. Get me out of there. Am I getting 2v1? Bro? Am I getting 2v1? Lightning Beast. Okay. First of all, let's get out of there. I don't know why them boys are like teaming. They like butt buddies or something, dog. I don't know what they got going on over there. Hey, Death Cyclone. Ooh-wee. You think you're the only one that got Soul Guitar? Hold on. Oh my god. Bro, what? Oh my gosh, I'm literally getting like 2v1 right now. This is not the server to be in. Okay, you know what? This is a bad idea. You know, it is what it is. Let's go back to grinding, bro. But next up, we have the Convander. I don't even know, bro. But it's a 5% drop from the Beautiful Pirate, which is a tough boss. Arguably the hardest one in the game. Really hope I get this thing first try, because this is not an easy boss to farm. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Okay, well, he's almost at his second phase, so I'm glad we got him pretty low already. Here we go, the moment of truth. Will I get the Convander the first try, or will I have to suffer and do it more? Come on. And there you have it. We did not get Convander. Okay, looks like we got to do a lot more runs. All right, here we go. Another Beautiful Pirate. And still no Convander. Third time's a charm. Here we go. I forgot which run this is. I don't even know which run this is, but there we go. He should be dead from that. Okay. Hold on. Jason said, come castle, I got a gift. What you talking about, my boy? Oh, Venom? He got a Venom from the Sea Castle? Wait. No way he got a Venom from Pirate Raid, bro. That's crazy luck right there. Yup. Damn. Okay. Yo, appreciate you. Him getting that Venom got me in higher spirits, higher hopes, bro. Let's get back to grinding. Got a good feeling about this one. Come on. Bruh. Please drop me the weapon so I can progress with the video. I have a headache. I have a headache. I'm tired of farming. I've been grinding all day.
5 hours later.
Come on, bruh. Come on, game. Yes, yes. Ken Vander. Oh my gosh. I spent 2 hours farming that thing and I just now got it. Now, if this sword is garbage, Rabindra, I'm coming for you. Pack a Big Mom real quick. There we go. Big Mom's down. And we got the first skill for Ken Vander, Piercing Dash. If there's one thing I will say about this sword, it does have really elegant M1s. Like, look at this. Piercing Dash. I mean, I guess that was cool. It was literally just an elegant dash. A dash done elegantly. 297 mastery. We're about to unlock the last move. Here we go. Here we go. After this NPC dies, boom. 300 mastery. Yes, sir. Okay, so we have Scattering Gust. I'm preparing for just straight disappointment, but Gust... I mean, it's more or less the same thing as the first move, I'm gonna be honest. They're pretty much same animations. Let's be real. Let's be real. And now, last but not least, the most rare sword in the entire game, this puny dagger. Now, when I say this is gonna be absolute hell to obtain, I'm not joking. It is a 2.5% drop chance from the Rip Indra boss. For those of you who aren't aware, to spawn Rip Indra, you need a God's Chalice. This is gonna be tough. But obviously, our first step is to actually get a God's Chalice. I got into a server with the... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to speak English. I got into a server that has the God's Chalice. They just spawned to Indra right now. Bro, I told everyone in this server to ally me, bro. Oh my god. Okay. So this is what we on, huh? This is what we on, huh? Okay, hold on. Let me get up out of here. I'm not trying to lose money. Oh my god. The rumble. Who's this rumble, bro? Who's this rumble? Like, I'm telling you, bro, if I get my hands on you, if I get my paws on you, it's over. It's over with you, rumble. Hold on. V4. Hurry. Oh my god. This is like literally a dead zone. All right, you know, this is actually better. I'm actually glad they killed me now. Now I can actually fight Indra without getting hit. There we go. Get it. Let's get it. Come on. I didn't get the damn Dark Dagger. I got Valkyrie Hem though, but I already had that. Okay. Well, we got one run down, so, you know, I guess it is what it is. No way. I just got a God's Challenge from an elite pirate. Okay, hold on. I gotta hurry. I want nobody to kill me. Boom. Indra spawn. Let's go. Let's just speed run this thing. I need to do this as quick as possible. I'm gonna be honest, I actually feel stupid. I forgot to record the entire Rip Indra fight after I summoned him. I mean, I didn't get the Dark Dagger, but I just feel dumb. I got that whole God's Chalice and forgot to record the entire thing. Oh my god. Somehow, by the grace of God, I got myself another God's Chalice relatively quick. All right, there we go. I pressed the last color. Now I just gotta go in there. Hold on. I just gotta go in there. Summon this thing. Let's go. Let's get it. There we go. Indra has been summoned. All right, I'm trying to ally everyone in here. Let's get this Indra raid. Indra's almost dead. Please, give me the Dark Dagger. It's been hours. I've been doing this video for over a day. Come on. No, bruh. There's no way. Got some person from my Discord server that's got a chalice. Let's get it. All right, let's do this, bruh. Let's do this. Spawn that Indra. Let's get it. I have a good feeling about this one. Come on, Indra. Drop me the damn dagger. Come on. Give me the Dark Dagger. I need it. I need that dagger. I need that. Only a Valkyrie helm. On a separate note, I made an announcement asking anyone if they help me get a God's Chalice right now because I'm tired of farming. So hopefully this will speed up the process. The fans coming in clutch, you know what I'm saying? Ready? Yes, sir. Go ahead, spawn that boy. You know what I'm saying? All right, next Indra raid right here. We getting these done quick now. I should have just pinged my Discord from the start, bro. Like, I wasted like 10 hours of my time for nothing. Come on, Indra, drop me the Dark Dagger, please. I ain't asking for much. And another Indra with no Dark Dagger. We're fighting another Indra right now, which I'm probably not gonna get the dagger from, but you know what? Every chance matters, boys. Come on. And oh, we got the Dark Dagger. Bro. Hold on. I couldn't take a screenshot, bro. I was trying to take a screenshot. Oh my god, yo, W fans, bro. Nah, bro, this feels amazing. Dark Dagger, wielded by a proficient swordsman. It is small yet powerful. And it just chills on your chest like that. Oh, that is cold, bro. That is cold. It has a little aura around it too. Alright though, boys, as excited as I am that I can finally sleep, we still got more grinding to do. We have 2 moves to unlock: Proficient Impale and Shaming Slash. Let's get to it. Big Mom versus this giant Dark Dagger. Running circles around Big Mom, just running circles around her, and with Big Mom dead, we should get our first ability for Dark Dagger.
2 seconds later.
Any second now? And there we go. Yes, sir. 156 mastery. There we go. Perfect candidate right here. Proficient Impale. Ooh, ooh, sheesh. Okay, okay, that was kind of nice. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the range of that. Let's test the limits. Proficient impale. Oh my gosh, so the range on that's pretty good. I can see myself sniping people with that in PvP. We just got 150 more mastery to go to unlock this last move. Let's just quickly do it. I want to sleep, bro. I want to sleep. $295, $296, $298, $299. Come on, come on. Give me 300. Give me 300. Give me 300. Please, 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 please. 300. Let's go. Ooh, wee. Oh man, that feels so good. Shaming slash. Let's hurry up and check this thing out. Shaming slash. Hey, yo. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Ain't nothing could have prepared me for that. I feel like these moves combo into each other really well. Like, hold on, let me see that. All right, now on to our first fruit. If we go in the shop, oh, we actually got an ultimate bundle. Permanent Dragon, Yeti, and Gas for $9,999. That's actually kind of a steal. And we get Buddha in there. Not gonna get that right now, though. What we're worried about is getting the Blade fruit. We're about to buy this permanent. This is only 100 Robux, and this is gonna be the first fruit we're gonna use. All right, first quest over here. Let's get this started. Now, since there's only 5 fruits that got reworked or that are new, we're gonna be switching fruits every 525 levels. But I'm not gonna lie, with the Blade fruit, this actually doesn't look bad. Look at that. We have straight up M1s that we could spam. This is crazy. I low-key forgot they even added M1s to Blade. While we're at it, let me check out this first ability. Razor Cyclone, Razor Cyclone. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. First quest finished, level 7. And let me gather all these boys up and just spam these M1s. Low-key, with these M1s, Chop is not bad for grinding. I never thought I'd say that. But look at this. Boom, boom, GG. Quest finished. Let me go ahead and put a bunch of points in Blox fruit. And now instead of doing the normal thing, moving on to the jungle, we're gonna go move on to the Fountain City. Luxury Bolt Dealer, let me spam my miracle, and let's head on our way. We're trying to do this noob to pro as efficient as possible. All right, here we are, and there's a method to my madness. I'll explain it in a moment. What we're trying to do is speedrun to level 60 as quick as possible, and the way we can do that is farming these NPCs, the Galley Pirates. Now, we have a bit of long-range M1, so what we're going to do is we're going to drag this NPC at this edge and hit him with the combat abilities. Never mind, he ended up killing us. All right, take two. All we got to do is get this guy low and kill him, and y'all will see why I came here. Here we go, he's almost dead, and there we go. Look at all this mastery and levels we're about to get, boys. We were like level 10 when we came here, 37 mastery, and as for our level, we're level 29. Look at all the stat points we got, 57. About to dump all that in Blox fruit. Now we got a new ability, Blade Dance. Check this out, check this out. Blade Dance, a whole barrage move we can hold. Yo, Chop is actually fire. My fault, Blade. Next one down there, 47 mastery. We're about to hit probably about level 40. Level 36, close enough. Now we just rinse and repeat till we're level 60 and move on to the desert island, effectively skipping 2 whole islands. Now we got last one here, level 61. We're ready to move on to the desert island. We also got the 79 mastery. We almost have our final ability for Chop. And we're here. Now we're moving on to the second actual quest we've done in the video. We're fighting desert bandits. I think these guys have swords, so am I actually immune to that? Let me see. Let me find out. Oh, I am. Perfect. These guys are gonna be easy. It's gonna be light work, boys. Let me gather these boys up. Let me pop my auto clicker on and just pack these boys to oblivion. It's honestly surprising how good they made the Chop fruit look. Like visually, I mean. Like obviously this isn't like the best fruit ever, but visually this looks really nice. It's also really satisfying to hit these M1s. I mean, just listen to the sound of this, bro. Can't tell me that isn't just like ear candy right there. Some ASMR type beat. All right, we're level 65 right now. Let's keep moving on these desert bandits until we're ready to leave. Level 71 now. And we also locked our final ability, Turbine Flight. Oh, that's actually kind of saucy, bro. Imagine pulling up on the people like this, bro. Packing them up with Blade. They actually made this fruit too saucy, I ain't gonna lie. All right, back to grinding. Now, last batch of NPCs here. Boom and boom. Level 90. We're ready to move on to the Frozen Village. And we're here. Now, first things first, before we do anything else, I've got to get Geppo and Armament Hockey. We're not going to be able to afford Flash Tip right now, so we'll get that a little bit later. But that's the air jump bot right there, and that's the aura bot right there. Oh, we got the little event island over there. Okay, so we'll go that every hour to get free fruits. But for now, let's worry about the quest. We got to fight these snow bandits. I should be immune to these guys, though. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we are immune. Okay, perfect. Light work then. Light work. Same as the desert bandits. All we got to do is just gather these boys up, and one spams the name of the game, boys. Look at this. Look at this. With Chop, you can just gather them up like this. Boom. GG's. Last two right here. There we go. Barrage. Boom. GG. Quest finished. Level 93. Present event will start in 10 minutes. Head to the zone on the event island. Okay, perfect. We got 10 minutes left. I think I have enough time to get to level 100. Then we can do it. Next quest here and level 101. All right, now we're ready to go to the island. Let me go ahead and fly there in style. Here we are. All right, boys, it's about to spawn. We got less than 20 seconds left. I'm hoping I get a legendary fruit to help me in second seed, but we have it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Where's my present? Where's my present? All right, hold on. One of these is gonna light up, and that one that lights up is mine. Yep, here we go. Let's see what we get, boys. boys. Let's see what we get. And we get a light fruit. Okay. Well, not exactly what I was looking for. Ah, look at this. We both got light fruit. Me and him twinning. All right, back to leveling. All right, we're level 105. We can move on to the next quest on this island. Our first boss of the actual video, Yeti. Now, I actually wonder how this is going to go because we have no immunity to him. But I should just be able to keep my distance from my M1s like this. And we should be good. Throw a couple moves in there. Hit him like these. Uh-oh. Damn. So much for that. All right, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going, boys. As long as we don't mess around. Okay. Well, I was trying to fight the boss, but this random Buddha just came in and just took my kill and killed me all in one fell swoop. But I still got the credit. We're level 111 now, so I guess I'm not too mad about it. We got another Yeti right here. That puts us at level 119. And now we have last Yeti here. Level 130. We're ready to move on to the next island, Marine Fortress. All right, luxury boat dealer. Let me get out my boat, my boy. Now let's head on over there. Now, so far, the blade fruit surprisingly not been bad for grinding, which has actually got me a little hyped for when we move over to the diamond fruit, because I'm curious to see how good that is for leveling. Also, I did do another little Christmas event, and I ended up getting a Buddha fruit from it, so we're gonna be able to use that to get the third seed later on in the video. But we're here, and since I decided to come here at level 130, we can go straight to the boss of this island, the Vice Admiral. I think somebody's fighting him right now, so let me go ahead and hurry up and get in there. Let me hurry up and get in there before I don't get any credit. There we go. All right, yep. Let me make sure I get my credit. Yes, sir. I only got like 5 hits in there, but it was just enough. 6 levels off that. Easy. Now what we're gonna do is just gonna quickly server hop and keep farming that boss over and over again. Trust me, this is the best method. Just hop in the next server. We already have another Vice Admiral. Easy work, boys. Hold on, I actually have 90 points that I haven't used yet. 890. Let me put those all in. Okay, he just killed me, but I got all my points of Blox fruit at least. All right, let's see how much damage we deal now. Yeah, okay, never mind. 2 times in a row, really? Bro, I'm actually trolling out here, bro. I'm actually trolling, dog. My bad, boys, my bad. Let's check out the damage, though. Ooh, it's actually pretty good damage. All right, boom, boom, boom. GG's. That's actually really easy. We got to level 141 right now. All right, boys, we're gonna keep farming them until we're level 220. Finally, the last Vice Admiral. We're level 219 right now. As soon as this guy's dead, we're ready to move on. There we go. Moving on to the prison island. Now, the reason I decided to stay farming at the Marine Fortress Island is because now I got to skip over the Skylands Island, which is very slow. And instead, we get to skip to the Warden quest. Now we get to skip over all the BS and just move straight on to this boss NPC, boys. Which we're gonna waste no time fighting. Let's hit him with all the abilities. Boom. Look at that damage right there, boys. 2,700. Still going. Hit him with this. Yo, Chop is actually like probably one of the best commons for grinding now, boys. I don't know how they did it, but they made this thing actually fire. Like, this is not bad. Boss already dead. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3 levels we get from that boss. And I'm sure y'all can guess what the next method we're about to do is. Server hop, keep fighting them until we're able to fight the next boss, and then rinse and repeat. That's warden number 2 down. And now time for number 3. Level 228, 229, and 230. Okay, perfect. Ready to move on to the next boss quest on the prison island, Chief Warden, which happens to be right here, boys. Now let's go ahead and fight this guy. Let's see how tough this guy is. I don't imagine he'll be much of a problem, especially for us, since we have Chop. Go ahead, fight back, Chief Warden, fight back. Oh wait, you can't. Pack down, bro, pack down. All right, let's see how much levels we get off that. 3 levels. Okay, perfect. Now we server hop and fight both until we're ready to move on to the final boss in prison, Swan. We got to be level 240 to be able to fight him, so we're gonna have to do a few more server hops. As y'all can tell, man, I'm trying to speed run a second C as quick as I can, man. I'm trying my best to speed run this, so let's make this quick and get off prison. Never mind, I'm about to die. Back like we never left, though. Let me hit him with them M1 spams in the corner. Yup, boom. Hit him like that. Boom, boom. And he is down. 236, 237, and 238. Now, there's another warden NPC over here. Let me go ahead and finish him off, and maybe we'll be strong enough to fight Swan. Here we go. Level 239, 240. Perfect. That was easy, boys. We're actually zooming through these levels. All right, Swan, final boss, and he's not even here. Okay, server hop real quick. Let's see. Is he here this time? The answer is no. Okay, one more time. 3rd time's the charm, boys. He's got to be here this time. Yes, sir. There he is. Now let's see how he hangs with the Chop Master himself, or the Blade Fruit. I keep calling it Chop, bro. I guess it's just a habit. Let's see how he fares, though. Let me get him in that corner. Will he even be able to fight back? Hold on, let me see. Oh, he can fight back. He can use moves, bro. I thought it would stun him. All right, duly noted, duly noted. I wasn't peeping bro's game, but now I understand it. About to adapt like no other, bro. Like we Maharaga. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. Let me chill. Let me hit him like this. Let me weave. He's about to use his ability. Yep, weave that. Oh, altruistic out here, bro. Present event started in 10 minutes. Okay, we'll go to that after this. Never mind, he killed me. Damn, I thought I adapted, bro. If we couldn't do it in 2 lives, we'll be able to do it in 3. I got it this time, boys. We're not finna sell. There we go. Easy. Pack him down. Let's see, how many levels do we get off that? Okay, that's 5. That's 6. Perfect. I'm gonna server hop a few more times and we can start heading our way over to the Christmas Island. Here we go. This is another swan. Now we're at 249, 250, and 251. Okay. Now we can move on to the next island, Coliseum, but I don't really like farming at Coliseum, so we're gonna stay here at prison. All right, we're level 262 right now, but I just saw in chat it's about to start in 5 minutes. All right, we're here. Let's see what fruit we get this time. All right, my present just spawned over here. Let's open this. Ooh, we got portal. All right, let's see what I get. Let me open this thing, man. Let me open this thing. And we get the sand fruit. Okay, not really crazy, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Back to grinding. All right, this is like swan number 3 down. There we go. Let's see what level we get to. 266. Final swan here, boys. We did a bit of a time skip, but now we're level 350. Ready to move on to the magma village. Like I said, we're trying to speed run through First City, man, so I'm using the fastest methods I know. Also got a bunch of stat points. Let me go ahead and put the rest of these in defense because I've been getting one-shotted. Since we're level 350, we can go to the quest giver and skip both the military soldiers and military spy quests. Move straight on to the magma admiral quest. And he's right here. Let's see how difficult this boss is going to be. This guy's actually kind of easy with Blade, though. Like, look at this. He hasn't even dealt a lick of damage to us. 7,500 damage? Hold on, bro. This guy's actually too easy, bro. What? Swan was harder than this. All right, let's go ahead and put him out of his misery. Boom. GG. 5 levels off that. Not bad. I also saw in chat the present event will start in the next 5 minutes. Ah, bro, why? I just got to this island. All right, let me see if I can make my way over there real quick. Just in time. All right, present event starting 3, 2, 1. Now let me get my present. It's time to do this a third, boys. Let's open this thing. What do we get? A magma. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'll take that. Back to grinding. All right, here we got magma admiral number 2, and he is done. Level 359, now 378, and now 425. Easy grind. Magma village already done, and we're ready to move on to the underwater city. And now we also only have 100 more levels before we move on to the next fruit, which will be the diamond fruit. You put in work, Chop, but your time is almost up. All right, we're pulling up the fishmen now. Let's go ahead and make this one quick. I'm trying to get off Chop as quick as I can, man. Next quest, we're gonna be farming the Fishman Lord quest. I think y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to do, boys. Quickest way to speedrun through First Sea is really just try to fight as many bosses as you can. This boss will be no different. Except this one, what the? All right, this is crazy, bro. How the hell did I get glitched underground? Bro, this is insane. How do I even get glitched like this? All right, let's forget that ever happened. Let's get back to the boss fight. I was about to say that this boss has 2 different stages. The moment you get him low, you're about to see right here, he transforms into a second state, gets full health, gets a little bit stronger, but okay, bro, just straight up just one-shots me. Forget everything I was about to say, man. Let's just go ahead and pack this guy out. Let's make this quick, bro. Right under half health, more M1s, and he's done. We're gonna keep doing this till we're level 500, boys. Now another one here. Boss number 20 there. Now final boss there. Done. We're done with Underwater City. We're ready to move on to the Upper Skypea. 25 more levels with Chop and we move on. All right, here we go. We're here. Now what we do is go down this area down here and we're on Upper Skypea. On our first quest, we gotta defeat the Whisper boss. Just going from boss to boss to boss, boys. That's the grinding method, man. Now, this boss is pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. He only has one thing you have to worry about, and this is a little bazooka he pulls out right there. You just gotta dodge that and you're good. That's the only thing you really have to worry about. We're gonna keep fighting this guy until we're level 525. Okay, anyways, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, we're gonna keep fighting this boss until level 525, then we move on to Diamond. But now we have Whisper down, level 504. I told y'all he's pretty easy. Let me go ahead and put my stat points in. We have 51 available, all in Blox routes. Now server hop, and y'all know the deal. And now we're level 525. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to move on from Blade and buy the Diamond fruit. 1,000 Robux. Let's go ahead and get this thing. All right, there we go. Now Diamond activated. Do we even have any abilities with this? Yeah, we got 2, Encrust and Shard Storm. Now if I remember correctly, this does have an M1. Let me go ahead and use Encrust. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, we looking like the little Diamond Ben 10 thing. Let me see the M1. That's the M1. It's just the air punch. Hopefully this M1 does damage, man. If not, that'd be kind of garbage. But our first ability is Shard Storm. Oh, that's not bad. And if I remember correctly, Encrust is also a move. Yep, that's a move right there. And if you want to unactivate the mode, all you have to do is hold Encrust instead of tapping it, like this. Now we're no longer in Diamond. All right, let's continue server hopping. All right, another Whisper about to be down. There we go. Let's see what mastery we end up getting to. 66 mastery, and we're now level 531. We unlock our third ability, Shimmering Disruption, at mastery 80. So we're almost got it. There we go, boys. Just defeat another Whisper, and we unlock that third ability, Shimmering Disruption. Let's go ahead and check that ability out. All right. Okay, we got a nice little holding animation. Well, that exactly wasn't what I was expecting. I mean, they kind of hyped it up a little bit, but that just kind of looked a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Oh well, back to farming. Here we go. Another Whisper and level 552. Trust me when I say we're gonna be here for a while. New skill available. We unlocked our final ability, Prismatic Reflection. This is like the best ability in the entire kit and the one I was excited to unlock. Check this out. All right, look at that. Look at that, boys. We basically become Haku from Naruto, bro. It's just crazy. All these NPCs right here just got hit by that. Damage on it is kind of insane too. Like, look at that. I'm gonna throw it out again. Look at the damage. Look at the damage, boys. That's insane. Now that we've unlocked our final ability, it's time to speed run to the final island. We're level 555 right now, but we can't move on to the last island first until level 625. All right, we have another Whisper there, another Whisper down. Now we're level 581. And now we're level 625. We're now ready to move on to the Fountain City. Final island in First Sea, baby. All right, we're pulling up now. I've got 56 minutes left of 2 times EXP. I have 75 more levels to go before we reach Second Sea. I want to reach Second Sea before I have to buy more 2 times EXP. So let's try to make that happen. The first quest, we're going to be fighting Galley Pirates. Y'all remember we fought these earlier? Well, now it's time to actually be on them. Diamond has actually been pretty decent for grinding. I'm not going to lie. Like, look at this. 2 moves. Boom. Another M1 and they're dead. 6,188 damage. Damage on this is actually not mid, surprisingly. Especially with this prismatic prison. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Plus Shard Storm. Easy grinding, boys. 5 out of 8 NPCs. 3 more to go. That's 1. That's the second. And this is the last. Quest finished. Now we're level 628. Just finished another quest. Now we're level 650. Next quest about to be finished now. And level 675. 25 more levels to go before we can move on to Second Sea. But our final boss now is Cyborg. I don't imagine this one will pose me much of a threat, especially with me using Diamond. But let's go ahead and find out. Prismatic Reflection. Shimmering Disruption. Boom. M1. And Crushed. Oh, look at that. 11,000 damage. The damage on Diamond is actually insane how much damage it does. But we died. All good. All good. Round 2, baby. Round 2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit them all on my moves. Boom, 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 and 12,000 damage, bro. This is insane. For our first sea fruit, like, this is crazy. Shard Storm. Look at this, look at this, look at this, boys. Look at this. Boom, boom. I've never beat, like, Cyborg this easily in first sea, bro. Like, he's the same level as me right now. We're packing him up. GG's, just like that, boys, just like that. That's 3 levels from him. Now we're just gonna keep server hopping until we're ready to move on to Second Sea. Another Cyborg here that is now dead. Level 687, and now we have last Cyborg here, boys. Boom, and level 702. We're ready to move on to Second Sea. It's now time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk to experienced captain and make our way to Second Sea. Now that we're in Second Sea, we've only got to use Diamond for 350 more levels, and then we'll move on to the gas fruit. But for now, I've got to buy more EXP. Let's buy 6 hours. There we go. Let's move on to the next quest. Next one we've got is Raiders. We've got to defeat 8 Raiders. Low-key, this quest is kind of annoying. Like, these NPCs are very difficult to fight, so I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. We just gather them up. Prismatic Reflection. Use this, and there we go. That's 4 out of 8 NPCs down. Now we got the last one there. All right, that puts us at level 704. We're going to be firing on this quest to about level 775 just to be most efficient. Next quest here. Now level 750, and now level 775. We're ready to move on to the next quest in Second Sea. One of my favorite quests. It's gonna be right straight ahead. The Swan Pirates quest. Gather the NPCs up. Once they're there, use my Prismatic Reflection ability alongside my Shimmering Disruption ability and shards, and they're done. Easy as pie, boys. Easy as pie. Now we have last NPC there, and quest finished. Now we're level 777 right now, but trust me when I say we're gonna be on this quest for a very long time, boys. Before we do that, let's go ahead and do our first gacha of the video. I haven't even done a single one throughout First Sea, so now we might as well do one while we're here, boys. Let's see what we end up getting, and we get literally the worst fruit in the game. A rocket. How anticlimactic, bro. All right, let me go ahead and drop that. Back to level grinding. Next quest right here. Now we're level 800, and we still got like 100 more to go. All right, another quest here, and we are now level 925. We're finally ready to move on to the next island. I told you I was gonna be here for a while, man. Now our next destination quest is gonna be at this NPC. We're gonna be fighting the Fajita boss. Now, just like all the other bosses we fought, this one's gonna be no different. It's gonna be super easy. We kind of just spam all of our abilities, keep our range, rinse and repeat. All of our abilities did 17,449 damage, bro. Kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me dodge all these abilities. Never mind, looks like I'm taking all these meteors. Boom. Okay, looks like he killed me. But we got him under half health, so that's good. Now we just go back and finish the deal. There we go. Boom. One more M1, and he's dead. Oh, and we got Gravity Blade first try. W's. All right, we're level 929 from that first boss. We're gonna keep server hopping and fighting them until we reach enough to get the next island. We're level 943 right now, and after defeating this boss, now we're at 946. 4 more levels to go. And now we have the final Fajita here. And also only 100 more levels before we move on to the next fruit, which I'm excited about because I'm not gonna lie, Diamond's been getting a bit boring. And we're here. Made it to the Graveyard Island. The next quest we're gonna be farming is the zombies. I honestly really love farming on in the graveyard. It goes really quick. It's super easy. Like, just watch how easy this is. Gather up these NPCs real quick. Super easy to bunch together. About to be super easy. Check this out. Like that, 5 out of 8 NPCs already dead. And now seconds later, quest finished. Easy breezy, boys. All right, more zombies. Now we're level 975. We can move on to the next quest on this island, the vampires. Quest pretty much still the same. Here we go. Quest finished. All right, level 1000. It's time to move on to the Snow Mountain Island. All right, next up, we got to fight these snow troopers. This quest is actually pretty easy too. Luckily for us, though, we've only got 50 more levels of diamond. At least with this one, all the NPCs are bunched together, so I could easily just pack them up with my AoE abilities and go about my day. 5 down right there. All right, got last NPC over here. Easy as pie, boys. Level 1003. Level 1049 right now. We're about to move on to the next fruit. Level 1050. It's time to go on. Finally, bro. I've been on diamond for so long. Now that we're done with diamond, the next fruit we're going to be moving on to is the gas fruit. This one's 2,500 Robux, but this also has a transformation as well, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have 2 ways to grind with this fruit. I'm glad to finally be able to move on to another fruit, man. We're gonna stay with this thing till like 3rd C2, by the way. Well, we unlock our final ability, which is the transformation at 300 mastery. Once we get that, grinding should be pretty good. Actually, I don't think grinding right now will be too bad because we actually have some M1s. Look at that. Little sword M1s. And we have suffocating fumes. Ooh, the damage on this is actually not bad, boys. Look at this. There's 1 NPC down there. It's 2. Straight up M1 spam these boys. Easy work. Look at that. We already got our first ability. Traveling gas unlocked. Yeah, this will be easy. This will be easy, especially when we unlock the transformation. This is gonna be fire. Question is, does suffocating fumes work on 2 NPCs? Let me see. Oh, it does. Perfect. Perfect. All right, bet. Yeah, this is gonna be light work, boys. All right, last NPC here. Boom. Hit him with these M1s and quest finished. Level 1054, and we got 102 points available. Let me go ahead and put those in Blox fruit. Now we have Blox fruit completely mastered out. First maxed out stat of the video. All right, let's get back to grinding. After these next 2 NPCs, we will unlock our 3rd ability. So let me go ahead and eradicate him real quick. And now 100 mastery. We've unlocked bursting vapor. This one I know for a fact is a double targeted move. So let me go ahead and do this. Suffocating fumes. Get this boys over here. Bursting vapor. Oh yeah, that's fire. Look at that damage, boys. Worthy upgrade of diamond, man. We're level 1084 right now, but we have 198 mastery. I think after these 2 NPCs, I should unlock my 3rd ability. Let me go ahead and accept the next quest and let's test this thing out. This is gonna be probably one of my best abilities for grinding until we get our transformation, of course, but this is what it does. You summon a bunch of little things and then you shoot them out. It does damage over time too. One thing I've seen from this video, man, is that all these new and reworked fruits are actually very good for grinding. Like, I haven't had a struggle with any fruits, including the blade fruit, bro. So hey, W on the Blox fruits team for making fruits better for grinding. Other than that, though, we only have 100 more mastery to go before we unlock our next ability, and that's where it's gonna get super easy for us. But quest finished right there. Level 1089, level 1149, last snow trooper NPC here, and we're done with this island, boys. Now we're gonna be heading to the hot and cold island specifically to fight one thing, and that is the Smoke Admiral boss himself. Similar to our first team methods, we're gonna be doing boss farm and server hop until we move on to the next island with this guy. And with the gas, you guys can see this guy's about to be pretty easy, bro. Look at this. Straight up cake right here, boys. Boom. We run a little bit, dodge his abilities. Boom. Get him like this. M1. Smog Demon. GG's. Straight up that easy. Now all we gotta do is server hop, rinse, repeat till we're ready to move on to the next island. Another server hop, another Smoke Admiral down. All right, we're at level 1157 and 291 mastery. We're so close to unlocking our final transformation. All right, next Smoke Admiral down. And yes, we unlocked it, boys. Vapor condensation. Vapor condensation. Yes, sir. That is so sick. Time to speed things up. But I straight up pack this guy up into oblivion. Yes, sir. Easy, easy. Smoke Admiral down. Let's move on to the next. And this will be the last Smoke Admiral. Next quest, Magma Ninjas. These NPCs ain't got no chance at all. Let me hit him with this spam. Boom. Look at that. Look at that, boys. No chance at all. Quest finished. Level 1182. This next little guy will wrap up the last of the Magma Pirates. Boom. All right, level 1200. Next quest. Moving on to Lava Pirates. Normally, I don't usually even fight these quests. I skip them, but since we got the gas transformation, this is light work, boys. Look at this. Just gather them all up. Place this down. Boom. And they're dead. Last one here. M1. Hit him with the F ability. GG's. Quest finished. Level 1203. All right. Quest finished once again. Level 1206. All right. Level 1250. Ready to move on to the cursed ship. All right. Here we are. The quest we're going to be farming on is Ship Deckens. Now I'm just going to be fully transparent. I do not like farming in this area just because you really can't see anything, bro. Like, look at this. It's nighttime. I can't see anything. On top of the fact that in my gas form, it's literally basically no visibility. Like, look, bro. Be honest. Can you even see any NPCs right here, bro? Because all I can see is a health bar. That's it, bro. That's it. So for this part, I'm not going to use my transformation just because I literally can't fight in here with it. But first quest finished, level 1252. We'll be here for a minute. Another NPC here, another quest about to be finished. And now we're level 1300. Still, we got a long ways to go before we're ready to move on to the next island. Now, finally, we are on the last NPC, boys. Couple more M1s and level 1375. We're ready to move on to the next island, the Ice Castle. And here we are. Next up, we're going to be fighting these Arctic warriors. And against these ones, I can at least let loose and use my transformation. Something I couldn't do with the damn cursed ship. I actually don't mind this island too much, to be honest, bro. It's like pretty good. You just kind of just bunch up the NPCs. Now I can transform, spam. Oh yeah, it's about to be easy, boys. Light work. I'll take this. I'll take this. That's 5 NPCs down right there. And now, just with a little bit of spam, we're done with the quest. Level 1378. All right, next set of quests right here. Let me go ahead and make this quick. Level 1400. It's time to move on to the boss of the island. It's like the last boss of Second Sea, man. We're almost done. Let me go ahead and pack this guy up. Can I actually transform in here? Hold on, let me see. Oh, I can transform in here. Perfect. I bet. All I gotta do is just spam M1 spam and move spam, and he's done. Hold on. Bursting Vapor. Boom. Fully charged my smog demons. Can't even see where he's at. I think he's hopefully down there. Yep, quest finished. Damn, that was easy. But all right, now let me go ahead and just finish these next quests. Then let's make our way to the last island of Second Sea. Anyways, instead of server hopping, I'm just gonna keep farming on these Arctic warriors until we're level 1425, so we can move on to the next island. Uh-oh, yeah, we're about to die. We're about to die 100%. I can already see it coming, boys. I can already see it coming. That'd be a surprise if you actually just let us be, boys. Well, the dragon may have left, but we got this guy over here now. I think I can take him, though. Boom. Smog demons. You get him with this. Yes, sir. Packed him up. 4.9k honor. Buddha what, bro? Buddha what? Gas is better. All right, let's get back to grinding. No more fooling around. Level 1407. And now 1426. Ready to move on to the last island of Second Sea, baby. Yes, sir. All right, we're here. Next quest, we gotta defeat sea soldiers. We're almost done, man. Almost in Third Sea. And then we just got 1,100 more levels to go, man. These sea soldiers are pretty easy, though. As you guys can see, pretty much the same deal as any other NPC in this game, man. Hit it with my abilities, hit it with the gas abilities, and they're done. It's 4 down right there. And this is the last NPC here. Now we're level 1429. Now we just repeat. All right, we're ready to move on to the water fighters now. I like farming these ones a lot better just because we don't have to go down and up. It's just right up, closer to the quest giver. It's 2 down right there. Just keep spamming. Easy work, boys. Easy work. Low-key gas is kind of like the new Buddha, bro. Just low-key just M1 spamming here, and it just gets the job done. All right, that's 7 right there. And now this will be the last one. And he's done. Quest finished. Level 1452. Less than 50 more levels to go before Third Sea. Next set of NPCs right here. Let's finish them off. Now 1475. Last quest, Second Sea, Tidekeeper. There he is down there. Pretty confident we should be able to beat this thing with no effort. Let me go ahead and give it a try, though. Boom. Pair up the moves. Use my auto aim ability. Oh yeah, this boss about to be easy. This boss about to be easy. Straight cake, bruh. Straight cake. Look at that damage. Oh, hold on. Actually, he's gonna get me low. Let me chill. All right. Let me not underestimate him completely. Let me take him serious. It's right around half health though. Got a little bit more to go. Let me back up a bit. Some of my smog demons. Get him there. Bursting flame. 25% health left, boys. 25% health left. Knock him back. He's gonna spawn right back here. Smog demons. Let's finish this off with suffocating flames. And there he goes. Surprised he didn't even summon the sea beast that time. Usually he summons the sea beast when he loses like 10% HP. But let's move on from that. Let's go back to the water fighters. All right, last 2 NPCs, boys. Last 2 NPCs. That's 1 down, and now this is the second. Finally, level 1,500. We can make our way to Third Sea now, man. This grind has been crazy. But even though the grind's been crazy, our journey is not over yet. We've got a lot more work to do. And the first step is we got to complete a quest line and make it a Third Sea. So there's 2 quest lines you need to complete to make it to Third Sea. The first one is the Colosseum quest line, and the second one is the Don Swan quest line. First things first, we got to go to the cafe and talk to Bartillo. We're going to complete the Bartillo quest line first. He's going to say, help me defeat 50 swan pirates. All right. This part's going to be really easy, especially since we got gas. It'll be a breeze. Just gather up the NPCs like usual as we saw earlier and just pack them up. And now last NPC right here. Suffocating fumes and GG. Well done, talk to Bartolomeo again. All right, now we gotta talk right back to him. And with that, we're already almost done with the quest line. It's really not a long one. We have maybe 1 or 2 more objectives to do. So let's go ahead and talk back to Bartolomeo. This time he's gonna tell us defeat Jeremy. There he is right there. All right, let's make this quick and simple. Suffocating fumes, let's put that down. Bursting vapor, explode it. Jump up, smog demons, let's summon it fully. About to be light work, bro. About to be light work. He's already almost dead. Finish this up. Bursting vapor and couple M1s. GG's. Now it's gonna be a whole yap session, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and skip all that. Yep. Now when we talk back to Bartolomeo, third time, he's gonna say, free the gladiators who are jailed beneath the stadium. When I actually do this, we're gonna need a code, which you're gonna get going right up the mansion, the area I'm going to right now. There's gonna be a code on a table, and you're gonna wanna go ahead and screenshot this because we're gonna need that. Then you gotta head over to the Coliseum right there and go to the bottom. All right, now that we're here, we're gonna wanna put in this code. You're gonna start off with this Y symbol, then you're gonna go with this infinity symbol, then this kind of like backward C symbol, then this S looking symbol, this M looking symbol, F, N, and then last but not least, B. Then by doing that, it'll say you're now respected in this island. We are free at last. We got ourselves a new accessory too. We got ourselves the warrior helmet, which is actually better than the accessory I got right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. And that right there is the Bartolomeo quest completely finished. One more objective left before we can make our way to 3rd C, boys. Our next step is going back to the mansion. We're gonna have to talk to this NPC named Trevor. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but earlier on in the video, I got this Buddha from one of the Christmas events, and I said I was gonna use it as a sacrifice. That's exactly what we're about to do right here. Let me go ahead and talk to this NPC Trevor. Blah, 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 blah. He's gonna say, bring me an expensive Blox fruit to prove yourself worthy of speaking to Swan. What you need to do is bring him a Blox fruit that's worth over 1 million value. This Buddha is 1.2 million, so we have just enough, boys. Let me go ahead and give it to him. And now we have Swan access granted. Gotta pack up this boss right here, boys. Let's make this quick. Only thing standing in my way, 3rd C, is this easy boss. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, he's not easy. He's not easy at all, bro. He's actually one of the hardest 2nd C bosses in the game. The reason why, he has a second phase. You guys can see we just attacked him, got him almost to death, but he transformed and awakened, making it much more difficult. He's about to spam, but you know what? I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it because we got our transformation 2, boy. We got our transformation 2. Slam him down. Let's end this off. Oh, he's actually about to kill me. Hold on. Let's stop playing. Yep, let's end it off right there. Let's end it off right there. Now we got this text that says secret NPC unlocked. That's important because we're gonna need to go back to the Coliseum. Once we're back here, we gotta talk to this NPC named King Redhead. I don't even care what he's saying. Just say, of course, admin. All right, now to make our way to 3rd C, we have to defeat the Rip Idra boss. Well, you can't actually defeat him. You just gotta get him to half health, and then it'll do a cinematic, which is actually a pretty cool cinematic. But let's make this quick. We gotta hurry up and get him to that state. If we die, it'll honestly just reset the whole thing. So I'm really not trying to do this twice. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. He's actually gonna put him in a fight, bro. He's putting him more of a fight than damn Don Swan, bro. This is crazy. There he goes. We got him to where he needs to be. Fight's over. Now we just gotta watch through this cinematic, which I'm actually not gonna watch through. I'm skipping it. And just like that, we're ready to go to 3rd C, man. We got this text right here that says, talk to Mr. Captain at Green Zone. We're ready. 3rd C, here we come. Mr. Captain, take me there. Yes, sir. Back where we belong, boys. The final C. Now, I know I'm not supposed to switch over to the next fruit until level 1575, but I'm kind of getting bored of gas. So I'm moving on from gas, and we're going up to our next fruit, the second to last fruit of the video, which is the most recent fruit that just got added to the game, the Yeti fruit. So let me go ahead and buy that permanent real quick. Goodbye, gas, and hello, Yeti. I hope this thing's good for grinding. I never really use it for grinding like that, but we about to find out. All right, let's get to grinding. First quest, we got to defeat pirate millionaires. Now, they changed Port Town a lot, so I'm not sure how efficient this is going to be grinding these now. All right, let's go ahead and check out how good Yeti's going to be for grinding. First move, we have Arctic Clap, 2,997 damage. Okay, that did like literally 0 damage. Yikes, bro. Yikes. This is gonna take a minute, man. That just took me 5 Arctic Claps even to kill this NPC once, bro. So this is gonna be tough. Luckily, we already have the 55 mastery, so we unlocked our second ability, Frostbite Boulder. So we already have our second ability. That's what it looks like. That is 3,426. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not gonna lie, I like the old version of Port Town better for grinding because, like, for one, the quest NPCs over there, so it's gonna take longer to get the quest, and now the NPCs are separated. So like, there's like 4 over here, and then there's like more over there. So it's gonna be more tedious to actually farm them, man. I ain't gonna lie. But we got the last 3 NPCs of the quest bunch right here. Let's finish it off. There we go. Not only do we finish the quest, we also unlocked our third ability, Glacial Execution. This one ain't gonna help us much for grinding though, bro. This is only a single target move. Look at this. Yeah, that's not gonna help us much for grinding. What's gonna help us a lot is when we unlock our final ability, Transformation. But for now, it's gonna be a bit slow till it gets faster. New skill available. Finally, we got to 200 mastery and unlocked our 4th ability, Tundra Rush. Let's go ahead and see what this thing does. Okay, you lunge at the NPC, throw him down 3 times. Question is this a single target move or is this attack multiple players? Having 2 single target moves will actually be mid, bro. Let me check. Tundra Rush. Ah, it's only a single target, bro. That's mid. That's mid. For grinding, at least. Up next, we gotta defeat the pirate billionaires. I don't even know where these NPCs are at, bro. Somehow, some way, the devs actually managed to make Port Town like much worse for grinding because you can barely even bunch up NPCs. You literally can't bunch more than 3 NPCs at a time, bro. It did not used to be this bad. But we got all 3 right here. Let's go ahead and just make this quick, man. Let's make this quick. President event starting in 5 minutes. You know, I'm not even worried about that. I can be killed out of my move? Oh, nah, that's bad. That's bad. Yeti is not good for grinding without transformation, man. Last guy right here, though. Boom. Time to rush. Quest finished. Finally. That took like 5 minutes to finish one quest. Way longer than it should have been. All right. That was the last pirate millionaire right there. Finally, 1550. It's taking me like an hour just to get 50 levels, boys. This is insane. But we're moving on to the stone boss. And this is the NPC I'm going to be farming until we leave this island. There that boy is right there. Let's show him we ain't playing no games, man. Let's show him we ain't here to play. Set him with all these abilities. Tundra Rush, Frostbite Boulder. This guy about to be easy. So let's go ahead and pack this guy up, and hopefully we can get ourselves the pilot helmet as well, because that'll help us out with our grinding. Boom, boom, boom. Get him there. Slam him down. Hit him with that Detroit smash. Yes, sir. Let's find out. Will we get pilot helmet first try? Will we get pilot helmet first try? And we don't. But let's see. We get 4 levels off that. Not bad, not bad. Let the server hop and redo this. Second stone down. Still no pilot helmet. Third time's the charm. There we go. Yes, sir. It worked. Finally, we got the pilot helmet. Let me go ahead and equip that thing. This is gonna help our speed a lot more. Look at that. Look at that speed, boys. Except not look bald. Actually, I am technically bald. Another stone boss down. And now we have new skill available. Finally, boys. It's time. Transformation. What the? How the heck am I? All right, bro. That's crazy. What the type of lag is that, bro? Been waiting forever for this transformation, bro. It's time to see how good it is for grinding now. Let's get up all these pirate millionaires, the NPCs I once struggled with a second ago, bro. Let's see how quick we farm this now, bro. Boom, boom. Look at these M1s. Look at these M1s. Frostbite Boulder. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. This just got so much easier. Now I can just gather them up. M1 spam, bro. This is what I'm talking about, man. I've been waiting for this. Large AoE like this. M1 spam. Boom. That's 6 down. Let me get the last 2 right here. Yep. And boom. Quest finished. 1575. About to start speeding up, boys. But now we're finally ready to move on to the next island, the Hydra Island. This is gonna be my first time grinding on the new reworked Hydra Island, bro. I wonder if they actually made it better, but not like they could have made it any worse, because it was pretty bad before. We're gonna be moving on to the Dragon Crew Warriors. They're all bunched right here, so I can just gather them up like this and farm them like these. Oh yeah, this will be better than port. This will be better than port, bro. I'll take this. I'll take this. It's already half the NPCs down right there. Last NPC right here. Hit him with that Detroit smash. Arctic clap. Boom, boom, boom. Quest finished. Oh yeah, things are really speeding up now, boys. We almost through this quest line already. All right, level 1675. We can move on to the boss quest. It used to be the Island Empress quest, but now it's called the Hydra Leader quest. Okay, missing the Island Empress, man, but let's go ahead and try to make this quick. We ain't playing no games. Look at that, 15,000 damage in seconds. This guy uses the Venom Fruit, bro. It's looking kind of annoying because he's gonna be spamming his Venom abilities, but we got it. We got it. Slam him down. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, look at this. He's just literally just having to hold all this, bro. He literally just had to hold all this, bro. Yeah, man. Yeti in transformation is so much better, bro. Already, he is done. All right, 1,677. We're almost off the island. Hydra Leader round 2, baby. Hydra Leader round 2. And we're level 1,700. Moving on to the Great Tree. Next quest, Marine Commodores. Based on the looks of it, it doesn't look like things have changed much at Great Tree. It looks like pretty much the same spread of NPCs. Got 3 right here. I think there's more over here. Yep. Looks like it's pretty much the same. So it shouldn't be too bad then. First batch of NPCs right here. Hit him with the M1 combo. Let's make this quick, boys. Gotta make up for lost time. That's 3 down right there. And now this is gonna be the last one right here. There we goes. Quest finished. All right, level 1703. Low-key, this is not too bad for grinding, but also not that much different than what it was before. So Great Tree should be all right. Level 1725 now. We can move on to a new quest, but I'm gonna continue farming these Marine Commodores. Frostbite Boulder. Chuck it at that boy. And level 1750. Up next, we got the Kilo Admiral boss. Let's see if she's there. Yep, right there. After this boss, we'll be able to move on to the next island. Great Tree actually wasn't too bad, I'm not gonna lie. With the updates they made to it, it's pretty convenient. And with Yeti, not too bad. Let's make quick work of this boss. Show her we ain't playing no games. We ain't here to play around, bro. This is actually so OP, boys. Look, I can just M1 spam, use a move or two, M1 spam, use another move or two, bro. Look at this. Look at this damage. She actually can't even do anything, bro. This is crazy. Boom, boom, boom. M1, Boulder, Z. She's dead. All right, finally about to get out this island. 1775, ready to move on to the floating turtle. All right, up next, we gotta fight these fishermen raiders. These ones here are super easy to fight, man. You can just easily bunch them all together. Like, they're lined up right here. Easily group them up, hit them with M1s, hit them with all my abilities. It's gonna be a breeze. That's 4 down, that's 5 down, that's 6. This marks 7, and now this is the last one here. Quest finished. Level 1,778. Let's keep this moving. Level 1800, we're ready to move on to the next quest. Fisherman Captains. Pretty much the same exact quest. I don't even know why they like separated these quests. I should just give it one, but these guys are pretty much the exact same. Here we go, though. go. Quest finished. Level 1802. We got a long ways to go before we're off Turtle Island. All right, we're ready to move on to the next quest. Before we do that though, might as well do a gacha. Haven't done one in like over 1,000 levels. So here we go. Let's see what we end up getting. A flame fruit. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let me go ahead and store that. Let's get back to grinding. Next quest, we gotta defeat forest pirates. This one's not too bad. They're all easily bunched together. Pretty much just one-shot these NPCs with a few moves, and they're done. Now we got last forest pirate right here. Quest finished. Level 1829. And if I remember correctly, we're gonna be on this quest for a long time. Like I think almost to level 2,000. So we got a long road ahead of us, man. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, finally, we're ready to move off this damn island. Level 1,975. We go into Haunted Castle, but we only got a little bit more Yeti. Then we move on to the final fruit. But up next, we have the reborn skeletons. This one should be really easy with Yeti because all of the skeletons are kind of bunched up in this one area. We can kind of just M1 spam them. All we gotta do is M1 spam. This won't be too difficult with Yeti, so at least we can end off Yeti strong. Last skeleton here was finished. Now we just gotta do that a few more times. And now we got last reborn skeleton, level 2,000. 25 more levels to go before we move on. But up next, we got the living zombies. We just spam these boys. Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Oh my god, yo. Straight up tearing these boys up. That's 5 out the way. This is about to be 6. And this is the last of them right here. Here we go. Boulder toss. There we are. Quest finished. 2025. Not only are we ready to move on to the next quest, which is going to be demonic souls, but now we are completely done with Yeti. So that fruit is finished, and we're moving on to the final fruit of the video, the dragon fruit. 5,000 Robux to buy this thing permanent, man. This is going to be painful, bro. It's always painful buying permanent dragons, man. But we're done with the Yeti. It's about damn time. We're moving to dragon. And I'm actually going to use the Western version because once I unlock that transformation, ooh-wee, that's about to be crazy for grinding, man. All right, let me mix up my next quest and let's see how good this thing is. All right, let's see M1s. Okay, only 3,049 damage. That's not that good in base, bro. I mean, Yetis transformed M1s were like 5,000, so this is gonna be a bit slower until we unlock our transformation. Already got our second ability, Draconic Sword. Let me see how much the Heat Wave Cannon does on its own. 3,223. That's not that much. Oh well, let's just deal with it for now. We only have less than 600 levels to go before we're maxed, and we're using Dragon for the duration of it. Quest finished. Level 2,027. Let's keep this going. All right, new skill available. We just unlocked Infernal Pincer. I don't think this targets more than one person, so kind of mid for grinding, but having another ability is cool nonetheless. With this next NPC, we're gonna unlock Scorching Downfall, third ability. All right, get them all together. Scorching Downfall. Oh yeah, that damage looked nice. Finally, we got an AoE ability. Last 2 NPCs here. Quest finished, and now we're ready to move on to the Sea of Treats. We're on the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'm gonna be honest, Dragon has not been that bad for grinding. We got through this pretty quick. All right, we spawn my miracle boat. Let's make our way to the next island, Peanut Land. All right, we're pulling up now. Let's get it. And up next, we're gonna be fighting Peanut Scouts. Let's see how difficult this thing will be. If I remember correctly, Peanut Land is actually not that tough. Like, look at this. Let me use Infernal Pincer. Boom, slime over there. That's 4 NPCs down. 1 more to go. Final Peanut Scout right here. Quest finished. Told y'all, boys, it'd be easy. I actually kind of like the Peanut Land. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. New skill available. Our final skill, Imperial Evolution. Yes, sir. Now this is where grinding about to start getting easy, boys. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, boom. Boom. Look at that damage. Look at that damage, boys. Throw out all the abilities. Throw another one out. Scorching Downfall. Yes, sir. Easy work now, boys. Easy work. Just like that, quest complete. Now that we got our final ability, it should be smooth sailing from here. Now we're ready to move on to the next island. Up next, we got the Ice Cream Chefs. Not even gonna bother trying to fight these things one by one anymore. I'm just going straight to full transformation. Going up in the air. Scorching Downfall. We doing it like this, boys. We doing it like these. And just like that, boys, in seconds, quest completed. Easy. All right, next quest finished here. 2,199 and 2,200. Moving on to the next section of Sea of Treats. And up next, we probably got one of the easiest ones to farm, the Cookie Crafter NPCs. Literally tailor-made to be easy to farm. They're all literally in a circle right here. You just M1 each of them, get it all bunched up, and pack them up like this, boys. Couldn't be easier than this. Since I'm in hybrid form, we actually deal so much damage. Like, look at this, boys. All of them dead just like that. Easy. Now we got last Cookie Crafter here. Quest finished. We're gonna stay on this one until 2,300. 100. Finally done with the cookie crafters, boys. With this NPC, we're level 2,300. It's time to move on to the chocolate land. Third to last island in the game. First NPC is the Cocoa Warriors. These ones are pretty easy. All these NPCs are lined up right for us right here. So it's gonna be super easy to bunch them together and just kill them like this. Yep. Get them all like that. Really, we could just go full form for this, to be honest. That's 5 out of 8 right there. You already know the deal, man. Just like that, quest finished. Here we go. Now we're level 1,400. Did I say 1,400? I meant 2,400, bro. That's how you know I'm tired. Anyways, we're ready to move on to the second to last island of the game, boys. The North Pole. Next quest, Candy Pirates. I can feel it, boys. I can feel it. We're almost finished, man. Almost done. There we go. Quest finished. Level 2,450. We're ready to move on to Tiki Outpost, the last island of the game, boys. And here we are. Last destination of the video. Let's get this over with. Next up, we're gonna be fighting these Isle Outlaws. I don't even have anything to commentate, bro. Like, I've been grinding for 13 hours. Let me just get this over with. This should be the first batch right here. Yep. Okay, that's 5 out of 8. Now we gotta wait for them to respawn. Now we have last batch of NPCs right here. Quest finished. Scorching Downfall. Level 2,550. 50 more levels to go before max, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're on the last 2 quest lines of the game. Next up, we got Serpent Hunter. These little NPCs here. Gather these boys up, pack them up, ship them out. By the way, we also did get 600 mastery on our dragon, so that's kind of crazy. But let me gather up these last NPCs here. Quest finished. 2552. And now 2575. Last quest of the video, man. Skull Slayers. Now this will finish the quest, and that is level 2,579. And finally, quest is finished. Level 2,600. Finally, boys. Oh, bro, I'm so tired right now, man. This grind was too crazy. But with that, we've now finished the dragon fruit, and that is noob to max using every new and reworked fruit in one video. If you made it this far in the video, use star code Clouds when buying Roblox. And all right, here we are, boys. I got my main account right here. He's gonna gift me all the other game passes because he's got the Robux on there. First things first, 2 times drop chance. Next up, fast boat game pass, 2 times money, 2 times mastery, the mythical dark blade, one of the best swords in the game, and last but not least, the fruit notifier. This is gonna be the most useful one for us. Also, just to give myself a little bit extra help, I'm gonna be gifting myself 24 hours at 2 times EXP. Hopefully, I don't need more than that, but we got it to start off with. Let's go ahead and get this started with the first quest. Now, obviously, we won't be able to use any other weapons throughout this video, so later on, I'm gonna evolve my dark blade to V2 to get that extra damage. However, even though we can't roll for different fruits, we can utilize our fruit notifier. That means I can only use the fruits that I get from the notifier, though. So if we get something like spin, you know, that's all we can use. First quest out the way right there, though, we're already level 7. I will say only having dark blade to start off with is not a bad thing, though. Like, this is one of the best swords to grind with. Next quest finished, we're level 10, and now we're on our way to the jungle already. You know what? It's a good thing that I got the fast boats game pass, because we could talk straight to this luxury boat dealer and get that miracle boat. We about to move around quick. Here we are, boys. Here we are. It's been a long time since I've done a noob to pro. I ain't gonna lie, this feels good. All right, we got the adventurer over here. Let me go ahead and accept this quest. Defeat the monkeys. You know what I'm saying? This will be easy since I got the dark blade with me. M1, M1, M1. Let me put some stat points in. We got 30. I'm just about to put max into sword. Next monkey down. And last monkey here. Boom. There we go. Level 15. Actually, 17. Okay, we're already ready to go into the gorillas. All right, talk like quest giver. Get the gorillas quest. Yes, sir. Hopefully we can get a notifier to spawn soon, and maybe we'll get a good chance at getting like a Buddha or something insane. That would be nice. Even if we could just get a Logia, I feel like that wouldn't be bad. And last gorilla here. All right, we're level 31. We're now ready to take on the first boss of the game, the Gorilla King. First things first, let me go ahead and put some more stat points here. We got 60 available. Let me put in 30 of that into sword and 10 of that into defense. All right, I've got my quest. I'm ready to fight, my boy. I'm ready to fight. 1,000 strikes. This man probably won't be much trouble for us, especially if we just M1 and space out. Hold on, he's about to do a little, yep, that right there, that right there. We gotta watch out for that. If we get caught in that, we're instantly dead. I'm gonna be honest. Hit and weave, hit and weave, hit and weave. We got this in the bag, boys. Boom, boom, easy. First boss out the way, you know what I'm saying? Let me drop this. Let me drop on this. L coat garbage, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me chill. Now that we defeated the Gorilla King, though, we can move on to the next island, which is the Pirate Village. And we here. Next quest, we gotta defeat 8 pirates. So far, I've been playing for almost, I would say, about 15 minutes. I don't know how long this public server's been up. Hopefully, we can get a notifier soon. Last pirate here, though. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We are level 38 now. Next 4 here. Boom. There we go. Now, we do have a new quest quest available where we can fight these other ones called brutes, but I'm not gonna lie, these ones are a lot tougher and they're more spread out. We're gonna stick on these pirates. All right, last pirate quest right here. Boom, 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 M1. There we go, level 55. New quest available. Now we can move on to the second boss of the game, Bobby. Or Buggy. Hopefully that man is here. Hopefully wait, will I even be able to hit him? I'm using a sword. That's all I have right now. Hopefully I can be able to hit him. M1. Okay, I can hit him. They just completely just negated his top powers. You could just straight up hit him. Man's useless then at that point. Oh, hold on. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. He's actually cooking. That'd be kind of embarrassing if I died to the second boss of the video. Let me put some more stat points in sword. M1, M1 dash, M1 dash. Let me use the same strategy. Okay, the same strategy is not working. The same strategy is not working. Boom, boom, boom. Let me M1 this man's back up. M1 back up. M1. There we go. Sheesh. I don't know why I got so excited for that, but I did not want to die. That would just be very embarrassing. But we did get a crap ton of level. We're already ready to know the next island too. Desert. All right, here we are at the desert. Hopefully the NPCs on this one aren't too hard for me to farm. Let's see. Let me rally these boys up. Let's see. Is this gonna be difficult? I got them all rallied up. Let me jump up. 1,000 strikes. Okay, this is not too bad. It's not too bad. M1 up a few times and they should be dead, right? Oh yeah, that's easy. Light work. I'm praying and hoping that the first notifier we get is actually something decent. Like a Buddha would be peak, but what if we also got like a light or something? Then we could awaken that later. That wouldn't be that bad. I'm just praying we don't get a comment like Brock. All right, here we go, boys. We are level 89. I think at level 90 we go to the next island. So this is gonna be our last Desert Bandit quest. We also unlocked our next ability, Dark Air Slash, which is our final ability for Dark Blade. Well, let's go ahead and showcase here real quick, even though I know you guys know what this looks like. Charge Dark Air Slash. You know what I'm saying? That's the last NPC there. New quest available. We're level 90. Now we can move on to the Frozen Village. And to be honest, it's already been over an hour since we started the video. Where is the notifier? I haven't gotten a single notifier. This is crazy. I'm getting scammed. Hold on. You know what, boys? You know what, boys? This may be a mistake doing this. I'm gonna reset and go to a different server. Maybe that server is just bugged or something, and that's why I haven't gotten a notifier, man. Hopefully I can get a notifier at this server. Now that we're at Frozen Village, we're gonna be able to get something that's gonna greatly help us on our journey. Well, actually, 3 things that's gonna help us on our journey. Come in this cave over here, talk to my main man ability teacher. Hold on, there's 2 people over here. What if I just like, both my moves just barely did any damage. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Don't leave me alone. You know what? I deserve that. All right, back to what I was originally planning to do, ability teacher. Here we got 3 things that's gonna really help us out: air jump or in flash step. Let's go ahead and buy all 3. That was pretty much most of my money, but it's gonna pay off because now we have armament hockey. Oh, we just got our Blox route spawn. Forget the quest I'm doing, boys. We're 594 meters away. We gotta quickly go to this thing before anybody else can get to it. Come on. No, these people are coming with me. Why are you on my boat with me, bro? Oh wait, never mind. He said in chat, please pirate village. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my boy. I am not taking you nowhere, bro. 100 meters away. It's 100% on Sky P. Let me just get off this boat. We're gonna find out, boys. When we go up these stairs, I gotta make it before anybody else does. If somebody else gets to this fruit before me, I'm gonna be so upset, bro. Come on. Please be a good fruit. 30 meters away. If we got a Buddha for our first fruit, I would actually freak out. Oh, wait, that's a light fruit. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're eating this right now. Boys. The light fruit for our first fruit. One of the best ones to have for first C especially. And when we get the second C, we can awaken it. Let me see if I can just quickly get my mastery real quick. Let me fight these boys right here. Boom. Oh, damn. He packing some heat. Oh my gosh. 2 hits and I'm already almost dead. Come on. Light ray. Boom. Get 1 more hit with light. There we go. How much master do we get off that? 29. Okay, that's enough to get light flight. That's cool. Level 104 right now. As soon as I take care of these 2 NPCs right here. Boom. There we go. We can now move on to the very next boss of the game. Fortunately, I don't think I have Logia dodges against this man, so I still got to be careful with him. But we do have some light range abilities. Let's take advantage of him. He got the same moves as that Gorilla King, man. So predictable. You got to come to something more better. You know, I guess that's what I get for talking. I guess that's what I get for talking, bro. Boom. We about to come back. My boy. Come on, Yeti King. Boom. Fight back, Yeti King. Fight back. Level 110. We actually got a good amount of EXP from that man, too. Got ourselves another Yeti boss here. 1,000 strikes. There we go. 1,000 strikes. There we go. New quest available. And at this point, I don't even got to use my fast bullets anymore. We could just straight up do this. All right, we're at Marine Fortress. Let me go ahead and accept the next quest. This was actually like a really good place to farm, too. This is where I'm going to make a good amount of my progress in first C at. After I get past this quest, Chief Petty Officers. Another one down here. Next one here. And last one here. All right, quest completed. Level 126. Got some more stat points to put in. Let me put some in melee this time just so we can actually dash around a lot more. Next quest completed. Level 130. Which means we can move on to one of the best ones in the first C, the Vice Admiral quest. We're literally going to be on farming on this guy for like 100 levels plus. And he is not here. Okay. I just hyped him up that much and man ain't even here for me to do the quest on. All right, we're in the brand new server. Hopefully he's here in this one. Let's see. Is he here? And yes, sir. That man is here. I bet. Let me pack him up real quick. Let's make this quick and easy just to see how many levels I gained from... We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Let's just keep it pushing. Let's quickly pack this dude up so you guys can see how many levels we gained from this one boss. One more M1. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 levels off that one boss. I mean, does it really get much better than that, man? I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and server hop once again, and then we're just gonna keep rinsing, repeating that until we're like level 200 plus. After this, I farmed a bunch more Vice Admirals until I reached the level goal. Level 220. And we got our first accessory of the video, this coat from the boss. But now that we're level 220, we can go ahead and move over to the prison. And we're here. Also, since I decided to farm Vice Admiral to level 220, we can skip all the other NPC quests on the prison island and move straight to the bosses, the Warden, which is going to be right over here. So this is going to make our journey a lot easier and a lot smoother. Let me just quickly pack this boy up. Dash hit, dash hit, dash hit. Dark Air Slash. Yes, sir. All right, one more hit. Come on. There we go. All right. 4 levels off that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Next Warden here. Boom. M1. Dark Air Slash. There we go. 230. Now we can move on to the next quest. Chief Warden. Man's right over here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm already starting to get tired. It is like 3 a.m. right now, and I'm just here grinding. It's been like 2 months since I've done a noob to pro. I forgot what I had gotten myself into today, boys. I have yet to use the light fruit, and the reason why is I'm trying to savor it a bit. That way we don't get bored of it. But I'm already starting to get bored of Darkblade. Like, look at this. I keep dying. I have to fight this way. But we're almost done. As soon as I can get Darkblade V2, we can switch over to light. All right, we're level 240. Now I can move on to the final boss of the prison already. The man himself, Doflamingo. All we got to do is just avoid M1 dash, M1 dash. He ain't really too difficult, to be honest. Dark Air Slash. Throw those every once in a while. And we packed him up. We're already level 246. Let me go ahead and put some stat points in, all into sword. So I just looked it up, and it looks like in order to evolve Darkblade to V2, you need to be level 350 or higher, which is the first requirement. So honestly, let's just make this quick. To make it quick, I continuously farmed Warden, Chief Warden, and Swan for the next 75 levels. And after, I sailed to Magma Village. Not gonna lie, the grind has been going pretty smooth. I mean, we're already level 325, almost halfway through first sea. But the method we're using with the server hops is not in our favor. So I'm gonna chill out on the server hop and so we can actually get some notifiers and store some fruits for later. Also, we're level 328 right now, so only a little bit more to go before we can get Darkblade V2. All right, last 2 military soldiers right here. There we go. Boom. Dark Air Slash. And we are level 334. Uh-oh. Blox has just spawned a game. Okay, hold on. Forget what I'm doing right here. Let me just quickly vanquish these guys right here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, they're gone. Depending on what we get, I can either replace light or store this fruit for later if it's good. We gotta hurry and get to this before anybody else. If I lose this, I'm gonna be upset. This is the first notifier we've gotten in like 2 hours. I see something over there. What is that? What is that? Is that good fruit? Is that magma? Oh my god. Yo, we're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2. First light, then magma. Oh my gosh. We are getting crazy luck with the notifier of this video. I ain't gonna lie, I'll take that. I'm storing that for later. All right, boys, back to grinding, and there we go. Level 350. Now, boys, we about to go upgrade this Darkblade to V2. All right, now back on the guide. Now that we got this level requirement out the way, next thing we have to do is talk to Robot Mega, which I believe is on the ice island. This thing here. I lied, boys. Robot Mega is actually on Middletown. I think in this building here. Yep, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and talk to this man. You have earned all my respect for reaching level 350. Yo, bro, could you help me with a quest, please? Have you seen my son Indra? He escaped yesterday when I caught him cheating with my homie. Please help me capture him, bro. All right, say less. Now this is where we gotta go talk to that doghouse at the Snow Island. All right, here we go, Snow Island. And once we interact with the doghouse, we actually have to respond with a specific set of text in order to activate the quest. So let's go ahead and look at the wiki. We have to say me why, give nothing, give good, you know well, sure thing, bro. So once we do that, it should activate the quest. Say me why, give nothing, give good, you know me well, and then sure thing, bro, and it should activate. He said, oh my god, thanks, bro. Go find my love letter and expose them at my master, please. Bro, I have no idea what these people are yapping about, bro, but we got the sun quest started now. It's time to go ahead and do the next step. Now, if I remember correctly, the first love letter is actually on this island. I haven't done this quest in a long time. Yep, right here. You guys see how it's kind of discolored? Hit that with your 1,000 strikes and you destroy the fake wall, and here is the first love letter. And the next one is at the Skylands. All right, here we go. Now we have to find a specific building which has the second love letter. I think it may be this one right here. Okay, yeah, I think this is the destroyable one. All right, perfect. Second love letter here. There we go. Acquired. One more love letter remaining, and I remember what this one is because this is also where the last part of the puzzle is, and it's at Marine Fortress where my arrows point. Here we are. All right, now what we got to do is we got to go to the back of this island. It's going to be a little like maze we have to go through. I think it's like over here. Yep, another discolored little wall. Break that thing. Come in here. It has like a little heart to signify like the love letter lore. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. See, this is where it gets a little tricky. This is the puzzle. I'm gonna go right first. I think this is the right way. Okay, then we go straight. Then we go straight again. Then we go left. I think it's left right here. Go down this way, and there's the love letter right there. Last love letter. Okay, so I actually remember the entire maze. Dope. Last love letter required. Now I think we have to go back to Robot Mega in the middle town, and we should be good. Here we go. Talk to Robot Mega once again. There you go. Something weird has occurred to your Dark Blade. We have now upgraded it to V2, boys. Moves do something slightly different. Now 1000 strikes lunges you forward, and Darker Slash can be charged. Goes a lot faster and does more damage too. But now that we've got Dark Blade fully upgraded, it's time to move on to using the Light Fruit. So let me go ahead and reset my stats, and let me put everything now into Blox Fruits. And you're probably wondering now, what was the point of even upgrading the Dark Blade? Well, there's a chance I may get a Buddha later on from a notifier, and if we do, that 30% extra damage is going to help us out a lot. Back to the grind though. Now we are going to move on to our next boss, the Magma Admiral. This will get us some good mastery too for our Light Fruit. We got a ton of mastery on Dark Blade. Hopefully this boss will give us some good mastery and get us some new abilities. All right, let me just do the same situation. Same strategies I did with Dark Blade. Hit and weave, hit and weave. Man's almost dead. He's got a few more hits left. Boom. Damn, that man packs a punch, bro. Just one shot at me. All right, back like I never left. Boom. Sack this man up. And 1-1. There we go. Say less. Level 377. So we're done with Magma Island, off to Underwater City. Almost through first sea. I'm going to be honest. We got a few more islands to go. And here we are, boys. Underwater City. Let's see how easy it is to farm here. I think this is where it starts getting a little tougher, because this is where NPCs have a higher chance of getting armament hockey. So I guess let me see. Oh, they can't hit me. Oh, damn. Hold on. I don't have Logia dodge against these boys yet, I guess. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Okay, never mind. I just got back. Last one there. Reflection kick. And 1-1. Barrage of light. GG's. Quest finished. Level 381. Now I'm level 381. We actually got Logia dodge again on these boys, so that'll make this easy. Another Fishman Warrior down. Level 427. We can move on to the boss of Fishman Island. Yes, sir. My boy's here. Hold on. I got 45 stat points. Let me put that on Blox Fruits. It'll make a difference. Waste no more time. Let's try to pack this man up. Let's see how quick we can do it. Boom. Reflection kick. Boom. There we go. Damn, bro, brought it back like that. Okay. Can't help but feel like if I had Dark Blade in that moment, I would have like already got him the second stage just with like a few M1s. Let's get this man to second phase. Boom, there we go. All right, now it's time to pop off. Got the second phase, got his health full. Light Ray. Only issue is he takes a while to respawn, and I don't want to have to server hop a lot. I am trying to get more notifiers, believe it or not. Boom. There we go, though. Ooh, got the Trident first try. That's like a 5% drop. And that's W. That's W's right there. All right, I'm not going to server hop to keep fighting him. I'm just going to keep fighting these Fishman Warriors up until we go to the next island. Okay, level 451. I forgot to record that part, but we can now move up to Upper Skyland. The grind at Fishman was pretty quick and it was easy, but it's time to move on to Upper Skylands. Hopefully it's good. Here we are. Quest giver right here. God's Guard. This actually doesn't look too bad. Like I can gather them all up in the circle, get them all over here, farm them all like this. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. I just got to use my moves a bit more. You know what I'm saying? This will be easy. This will be easy. Boom. Light kick. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Multiple kills at once. Already 6 out of 7 of them. Quest finished there. Level 455. There we go. Level 477. Just defeated the last god. I don't even remember the NPC's name. Let's move on to the next one. I think we're going to fight the Shandas next, right? Let me see. Yep, 9 Shandas. 9. Ooh, we might be better off going back to those other ones, bro. 9? There's only like 6 of them here, bro. So we're going to have to wait for them to despawn that much. Oh, this is terrible. I can already tell this is about to be tough. All right. Let me just give it a try. Let's do at least one of these before we go back to the other one. All right, boom. Sky Bee Barrage. Barrage of light. Boom. Hit him with these. Reflection kick. Okay, that's not too bad. That's already 4 down. Boom, 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 boom. Last one here. Yep, I ain't gonna lie, that was dookie. That was dookie cheeks right there. I'm going straight back from where I came, bro. Level 574 was a bit of a time skip, but you know what I'm saying? I had to do a little bit of off-screen grinding. Here we go, though. Boom, 577. Less than 120 more levels to go before we reach in second C, baby. But for the next boss, we have Thunder God. Hopefully that boy is over there. Let me see if he's even spawned. Yes, sir, he is. I see that man's right there. All right, let's pack this boy up. Sky Beam Barrage. Boom, reflection kick. Pack this dude up with some M1s. Avoid that. Reflection kick. Boom. Barrage of light. You know what I'm saying? Deal damage. Thunder God. Down. There we go. But hey, level 580. I think we're gonna leave this place at around 620. Next quest. Boom. Level 600. 99 more to go before we're out of First Sea. On our way to the final island in First Sea, Fountain City. Here we at. Freesburg quest giver. What you got for me? Galley pirates. You know what I'm saying? These should be pretty easy. I don't think these boys have hockey. Actually, hold on. I could just cheese these boys even if they do have hockey. Look at this. Easy light work. Oh, look at this. Look at it. It don't get easier than this. Literally can glitch them all. 5 out of 8. 3 more to go. There we go. And last one here. There we go. Level 629 off that. Oh, looks like we got our first notifier of the server though. Hold on. Imagine I got a mythical fruit though. That would be insane. Here we are, less than 100 meters away. It's on this island, boys. Let me just go ahead and head to the ground. Let's see what this one is. 3, 2, 1. It's a ghost fruit. Okay, yeah, I'm not about to eat that. I'm gonna still store it, but like definitely not what we're looking for. I was hoping it'd be something better, but that may help us later on. Last galley pirate right here, boys. Level 675. Last boss of the First Sea, the cyborg Frankie. Let's waste no more time. Let me pack this boy up. This will be a breeze, boys. It's about to be a breeze. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't want to get hit by this man's Taco Bell farts. Oh, damn. Man's got like extendo arm or something. All right, take two. We may have lost the first time, but we ain't about to lose twice. I'll tell you that much. Boom, snipe him there. Pack that boy up. All we got to do is just avoid his long-range missiles like that, and then we should be straight. Weave. Skybeam barrage. Hit him with that light barrage. M1, get a couple M1s in. Okay, maybe the M1s was not the best idea. Doesn't matter. He's about to die anyways. One more attack. Boom. Oh, damn, bro just farted on me. Hold on. Let me M1 him for that. There you go. Level 678. We got less than 30 levels before we're moving on to Second Sea. Second Sea, here I come. Baby. Sheesh. Level 700. You know what that means, boys? Now that we're in the Second Sea, the first order of business is awakening our light fruit. We're in the middle of a light raid right now. We're on the 4th island. I forgot to record the beginning part, boys, but here we are, 4th island, about to awaken the first move on light. I got my boy right here, Still Bobby, carrying me. There we go. Final island of the raid available. This man carrying hard. I also gifted myself 10,000 fragments from my main account, so we should be good to be able to get all the moves off this. Looks like there's only 2 NPCs left and just the boss. I think he's got it, boys. Let me see how much HP the boss has left. I feel like I'm taking a big risk here. Oh damn. Packed it up as soon as I got down here. With 6 minutes and 3 seconds to spare too. W. All right, boys. English de pro... I don't even know what that says. Let's go ahead and awaken our first ability. Ascension. First ability awaken. We got all these titles unlocked. Now we just have to awaken 4 more moves. All right, we got the second raid going on right now. And while we're here, let's go ahead and just check out our first ability, Divine Arrow. Now we get a bow. You know what I'm saying? It does good damage. Anyways, it's a pretty cool ability. And we just got our first island out the way. You know, this time I'm actually going to help him do it on my main. That way he's not getting completely carried and we get this done quicker. All right, here we go. Boom. Pack that enemy up. There we go. 3 more left. All right, we're on the 3rd island now with 2 Buddhas. We should pass through this real quick. I think this is the last NPCs on 3rd island. There we go. 4th one there. Let's quickly zoom through this thing. 4th island done. Final island available now. We still have 8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, boy. We speedrun this thing. Come on. Fight back. And boom. There we go. Next move. Ability F upgraded. Our boy's asking another. Yes, sir. We gotta awaken them all. That was the second one. Getting for our long journey, my boy. But let's speed this up. 3rd awakening move right here. There we go. 4th awakening. How much does this one cost? 4,000. Okay, I think I'll have just enough to get the last move. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna gift him 2,100 more fragments. There we go. And final raid is finished. Mysterious entity, awaken me my final move. Ascension, 5,000 fragments. There we go. Last ability. All right, now that we've got every single move awakened, it's time to get back to grinding. First quest we have in Second Sea is right over here. Area 1 quest giver. I don't remember if these ones are annoying or not, but let's go ahead and find out. And while we're farming these, we can check out the awakened moveset. So we already saw the first one, Divine Arrow, but let's check it out again. We get a bow basically, and it's basically just a more powerful version of the first one. Second move, we have Shining Flight. It's an improved version of Light Flight. You can control it now, and it goes slightly faster, I believe. Third one, my favorite one, Hand of Emperor. A long-range beam of light which you can control, and it does stun. 4th move, Lightspeed Destroyer. Boom. You hit them boys, do a whole little light barrage, slam them down, which can directly tie into the final ultimate move, Wrath of God. A direct upgrade of the last version. It looks pretty similar to me, but while we're here, let's go ahead and keep fighting on these boys. These ones are kind of annoying because for a while they go through a Logia and they have annoying movesets, so these ones can be a bit tough. But let's go ahead and pack them up. Boom. Final one here. Boom, boom. There we go. Level 704. Hold on though, boys. Fruit just detected in 150 meters away. Okay, so it's over here somewhere, right? All right, let's see. Yeah, it's this direction. 40 meters away. Where's it at? Hold on, boys. Hold on. I don't want to get spoiled. Let's build up the suspense. Come on. Watch out, think it is, boys. If this is a Buddha, that would be crazy. 5 meters away. 4, 3, 2, and oh my God, it's a damn chopped fruit. I will store it though. I don't know why I'm storing it, but I am not eating that thing, bro. Let's get back to grinding. Last raider here. Boom. And next quest available, level 726. Next up, we have 8 mercenaries, which are right over here. I don't believe I'll have Logia dodge on these boys anymore, so I may just continue fighting the raiders at this point. Plus, these guys are more annoying. They only spawn 3 at a time, as you guys can see here. Whereas the raiders over there spawn 4 at a time, so I can get all 8 done quicker. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Bunch them together. Do this. Hit them with these, and GG. All right, that quest is finished. I'm going to keep farming on these raiders for now, though. Here we go. Last raiders over here. Boom. Next quest available, level 751. We're about to fight the first boss as I can see. It's got me a little hype. Go back to the quest giver, Diamond Boss. I've been here for over an hour, so he should be spawned, hopefully. All right, Diamond, it's time to meet your demise, my boy. Boom. Hit him with this, Hand of Emperor, Wrath of God, Lightspeed Destroyer. Boom. All right, pack him up. Let me use Observation Hockey. Just hit him with the M1s. Oh yeah, we're packing him up. He already under half. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. Let me chill. Keep him at bay with this. What do you think you're getting? Back up, Divine Arrow. Boom. Wrath of God, run into that. Hit him with this, hold him in there with this, and last but not least, boom, there we go. Level 755. I'll take it. Pretty easy boss, to be honest. What we need right now though is to get another notifier with a good fruit. But even if we got something like Mammoth or T-Rex or even like Doe or Venom, that would be peak. Here we go, boys. Our Blox fruit has spawned. We're only level 765, but somehow we've managed to get another one to spawn. Last one was terrible. Hopefully this one is good. I think I can see something right there. What is that? Oh, never mind. That's a chest. Okay, I thought that's what it was. I was like, what the heck is that? All right, let's see. There's only a few trees, so it has to be like over here. I think I see something blue. Oh my god. Boys, there's no shot. We just found a kitsune from a notifier. Look at this, boys. Look at this. I can't make this up. This is not faked. We just found a kitsune from a notifier, boys. Oh my gosh, boys. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I can't believe I just caught that on camera. This is the rarest fruit in the game. You only have like a 0.1% chance of finding this from a notifier. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to this kitsune for now. I don't want to get hasty and eat it right away. We're gonna save it for a bit and eat it later. All right, we just got the level 775. Now we can move on to my favorite quest in Second Sea. Talk to this guy. We have the Swan Pirates. The reason these are my favorite is because it's like low-key the easiest quest in Second Sea. All the NPCs spawn really close to the quest giver, and they're very easy NPCs to farm. They don't have any special moves or anything like that. You just bunch them all together like this. You can just fight them all at the same time. See this right here? Boom. Pack them up. That's 6 down in like seconds. Last 2 right here. Boom. There we go. Nice. Quest finished. Level 778. And we gonna be here for a minute, boys. I ain't gonna lie. Here we go. Last pirate right here. Boom. And we are level 831. Also, we got a fruit that spawned 530 meters away. Honestly, I don't really care what this thing is. We just got kitsune last fruit. I'm chilling whether this is good or bad. Oh, I see it. I think that may be a spring. And it is a spring. Okay. You know what? I can't even complain. We just got a kitsune last fruit. I'll take this. All right, we're level 853. We can now move on to the Jeremy boss, the second boss of Second Sea. Jeremy, you about to get packed, my boy, because your boy's got all of his stat points in fruit. He never stood a chance, my boy. Look at him. M1. Hit him with that light barrage. Boom, boom, boom. M1. Did bro just one-shot me? I didn't know if Jeremy had it like that. My fault, OG. My fault. There we go. GG. Level 856. We're almost about to move on to the central part of Second Sea, the green zone. Last Swan Pirates, ladies and gentlemen. Divine Arrow. Boom. Level 900. Goodbye, Swan Pirates. And hello, Marine Captains. Now, these guys are pretty annoying to fight because, as you guys can see, they literally have 3 sword styles. So they have long-range abilities like that. And I don't think I have Logia dodge on these boys. Like, these boys, they're just annoying. Look at this. I'm getting packed up just trying to even gather them up. This is insane. This is not nasty work right here, boys. See where I'm about to die just trying to farm these boys. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Pack them up. Get this one. Boom. There we go. Last one there. I decided to fight these Marine lieutenants just so it could be quicker. We're level 923. And now we are level 925, boys. Moving on to the third boss as I can see, which is none other than the blind warrior himself, Fujitora. Let's make it quick. Let's make it quick. Let me pack this boy up. Boom. Let me hit him with all my moves. Hit him with these M1s. Light speed destroyer. Yep. Bro's already under half. Bro's already under half. Hand of Emperor. Now I can't be hit by the meteors because I'm up in the air. One more hit. One more hit. Light speed destroyer. And GG. Got 3 levels off that. I'll take it. Level 928. As soon as we hit level 1000, I think we're going to go over to the next island, the Graveyard Island right there. All right. Just got another fruit. Gotcha. Let's see. 444 meters away. Looks like this one may be on hot and cold. Yep. Over here. I think it's in over here. All right, boys. All right, boys. Hopefully this is something good. If we can keep the luck rolling, we would have a lot of good fruits to try out for the rest of the video. Let's see. And you know, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. An ice fruit? I'll take that. I'll take that. This is not bad for grinding. Probably not going to eat it, but I'm just going to store it for now. Last fajita boss here, boys. Boom. Hit him with these. And there we go. Level 950. Now we can go over to the Graveyard Island, which I was saying earlier. Here we go. Graveyard Quest Giver. Gotta defeat 8 zombies. Now this quest here is pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like my second favorite one in Second C. All the NPCs are right here. You can bunch them up super easy. They're really close to the Quest Giver. And they don't have any special boosts that are hockey. So as you can imagine, they're really easy to defeat. You guys see right there, 5 down right away. Also, as soon as we get to level 1000, I'm gonna switch to another fruit. I don't know if it's for sure gonna be Kitsune because I want to have a little bit of variety. But as soon as we hit level 1000, we're gonna switch to a new one. All right, last zombie right here. And we're level 1000. So now that we're level 1000, we can finally move on to a different fruit other than life. For the next one, I think we're gonna move on to magma. Magma's low-key my best bet at getting a decent fruit up until we go to Kitsune. But before we do that, let's go ahead and make our way to the next island, Snow Mountain. And here we are. All right, let's go ahead and eat the magma fruit. At least with this one, we still have Logia dodges, so we're not missing out on too much. There we go. Now we've got to re-get all these moves, but first, let's go ahead and just accept the quest. 8 snow troopers. All right, no problem, no problem, no problem. Let me gather all these boys up. Hopefully this one's not too difficult to farm. I mean, I only have one move right now. I'm gonna clap. 6,755. That's on all of them? Oh my god, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. There we go. Finally killed one of them. We got 65 mastery off that one kill. Okay, we got our next move, Magma Eruption. Magma Eruption. Boom. We also have Magma Floor now, which is not a bad ability, but until we get Logia dodge. Magma Eruption. Boom. And last NPC here, Magma Eruption. There we go. Not gonna lie, things are probably gonna start slowing down a lot now that I've eaten magma. But once I unlock all the moves and awaken it, we should be straight. All right, we just unlocked our third ability, Magma Fist. Let's go ahead and check that thing out. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory for what it does, but it does do burn damage. The damage is not bad on that. I'll take it. I'll take it. New skill available. We just unlocked the final ultimate magma meteors. This will complete our moveset for the unawakened magma moveset. Let's go ahead and check it out. Not gonna lie, this one I don't like very much because it's not as controllable. You guys can see it kind of just went wherever it wanted to go. Luckily, magma does have an awakened moveset to it, so we can make this a lot better. There we go. That quest completed. Let me go ahead and put the remaining stat points in there. And you know what? I'm tired of dealing with this crappy V1 moveset. Let's go ahead and awaken it to V2. All right, got my main account right here. Let me teleport him to the raid room. All right, here we go, boys. Doing another raid run. I didn't think I'd be doing 2 of these in this video, to be honest, but it just so happened we got magma earlier, and I ain't about to deal with unawakened magma. All right, that's Island 1 done. Easy work, easy work. 4 more to go. It's Island 3 out the way. Island 4 is there. We're almost done. And I still got 9 minutes, 33 seconds to remain. This is an easy raid. We got this. The final boss right here. I'm packing this man up, making him kneel, making him kneel. Hit him with these moves. Boom, boom, boom. And 1 and 1. There we go. Raid is finished. Let's go ahead and awaken the first ability. Boom. Now let's speedrun the next 4. Next move here. There we go. Third move out the way. Boom. Fourth move. And final move here. That was easy. Now let's see how much better the awakened move set is compared to the unawakened. First up, we have Magma Shower. It's a barrage move right here, which actually does crazy amounts of damage. 24,000 just from that alone. Okay, that's really good. Next up, we have Volcanic Assault, which is only a single target. Somehow I can die while using that, so it doesn't have iframes. That's good to know. All right, let's check that again. Volcanic Assault is only a single target move, so this doesn't really help me as much for grinding, but it does do decent damage. Next one, we have Great Magma Hound. Boom. Basically an upgraded version of the Magma Fist. We have Beast Ride, which is a flight ability, but it also does damage on impact. And last but not least, we have the ultimate Volcanic Storm. Look at that damage. That's on one person right there. 6,571. So the awakened moveset of Magma is pretty crazy. One of the highest damaging fruits in the game. Anyways, enough yapping. Let's get back to grinding. Hold on, boys. Hold on. A fruit just spawned. Okay. Haven't gotten a fruit to spawn in a long time, I'll be honest. We've gotten so many insane things, boys, from the notifier of this video. I feel like I'm feeling lucky. I feel like we're going to get something something like a Buddha, bro. Looks like it's over here instead. It's gonna be in this tree, I think around this area. 40 meters away. Come on, come on, come on. What is it? And oh, that's not that bad. Rubber. Now, I'm not gonna eat this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this would be a downgrade going from magma to this, but we can trade this to get a 1 million value fruit later on. Rubber plus ghost plus ice. We should be able to get Quake 100%. Notifier luck in the video been clutch. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we got another gacha. I took like an hour break and I just got back. It's 9 meters away. We're on remote island. Let's see what it is, boys. Hopefully it's better than the last one. I think it's on this tree and just another light fruit. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. I mean, another light fruit will do us good. Let's go ahead and store that. All right, last snow trooper here. Boom. There we go. Level 1152. I know that was a crazy time skip, but like it's just the most efficient way to do this. Next up, we go to hot and cold island. While we're on the way to hot and cold, now we can put in our stats. We got 177. Let's go ahead and put that there. 2,455 in Blox. We almost got that max out, just a little bit more to go. Since we're at level 1,152, we can skip straight to the smoke admiral. Here he is right here. Let's go ahead and pack him up. Volcanic storm. Boom. Magma shower. That is literally half his health rate. Oh my god. Yo, 2 more moves, this man's dead. That was easy. That was so easy. Awakened magma is like actually OP for grinding. We may not even need to use Kitsune till 3rd sea. But the strat now is I'm just gonna keep server hopping and doing smoke admirals over and over until we go to the next island. Finally got ourselves another smoke admiral. Boom. Volcanic assault. And there we go. And we got the G-Tay drop too. Fortunately, I can't use it because we can only use game passes, no boss drop weapons or fruits from gachas. But it's still nice to have. Another smoke admiral. Boom. Level 1,201. 49 more to go up for the next island. All right, we're at haunted ship now. Level 1,251. Now's the point where we got to start worrying about getting a legendary fruit. As of right now, we literally only have Kitsune, which is over a 1 million value fruit. But I'm not about to sacrifice that to Trevor. We need to get at least a legendary, a Quake or something, bro. But for now, let's worry about this next quest. Defeat ape ship Decans. Should be able to do this easy with magma. Let me see. Magma shower. Okay, I don't one-shot him, but I two-shot him. That's not bad. That's not bad. This is easy. Easy. Last ship Decan here. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Quest finished. 1,254. Almost through 2nd sea. We got like 250 more levels to go. Oh, the cursed captain just spawned. You know what? This could be a good chance to get the ghoul race. For those of you who don't know, cursed captain has a like 5% chance of dropping what's called a hell torch. And if we can get that, then we can unlock the ghoul race. And that low-key will help us a lot during our grinding. So let me go ahead and just pack this guy up. Can't be too difficult, right? 3 moves and he's... Oh, damn. What the heck? What, that one ability he just did right there just took over half my health. Hold on. Relax, my boy. Relax. Uh-oh. About to die. 166,000 health. That hurt. I don't know if this guy regens health or not, so I gotta get over there quick. Come on. My gosh, we're doing damage. We're dealing damage, boys. Look at that. Already at half his health almost. Matter of fact, let me go behind this wall real quick. Cheese him out. Boom. Boom. Uh-oh. He's about to kill me again. Help. All right. Let's just keep cheesing him. Then we got it. And I died again. And now for the moment of truth. Let's see if this 2 times drop game pass works out for me. Come on. I haven't had a chance to really use it this video yet. And we got the Hellfire Torch first try. And we got the red spiky coat. Hold on. This is the first accessory we've actually gotten since like the 1st sea, bro. But the fact that we just got the Hellfire Torch is absolutely insane. Hold on. Let me see real quick. We got 37 ectoplasm. We don't have enough to get ghoul. If we go to this guy right here, Experimeric, we need 100 ectoplasm to make the deal with him. So I can't die between now and then. Oh, a notifier just spawned. Okay, hold on. I gotta take care of these boys real quick. All right, quick level up. Should be close after we leave this. Yep, 600 meters away. Our luck has been pretty good this video, so hopefully this continues. Yeah, it's 100% here. 100 meters away, less than 100. Come on, please be a legendary. Wait, I see something over there. That looks like a flame. Oh my gosh, that looks like a flame. It is a flame. No, bro. We needed a legendary. Let me go ahead and just store that. We may need it later. I don't want to trade for a fruit because I feel like technically that would be breaking the rules. Like no gacha, no trading, no using other weapons. We can only use stuff we got from the game pass. I don't think trading is within those rules, so we have to get a legendary from the notifier. All right, we just hit 100 ectoplasm. Now we can turn in this Hellfire Torch. I was so scared I was gonna disconnect, bruh, but let's go ahead and get this ghoul race. You know what I'm saying? That'll be really helpful for when we get V3. Hey, yo, a fruit just spawned. It's only 30 meters away, so it's spawned on the ship right here. All right, let's go ahead and see what it is. I think it's upstairs. There's like a tree upstairs it could be at. Let me see. All right, right over here. Oh, wait, is that what I think it is? Oh, yo, we got a Quake from it. We're good, boys. Now with this Quake, we can sacrifice this, and this is our ticket to 3rd sea. Oh my gosh, the luck from the notifiers this video have been insane. Kitsune, Quake, Ghost, Rubber, Light, and we already ate Magma earlier. Doesn't get much more better than that, boys. I'm gonna be honest. Here we go, boom. And we are level 1,402. Now we can move on to the second to last boss in 2nd sea, Awakened Ice Admiral. Ice versus Magma. I think we know how this one's about to go, boys. Let's just go quickly, take this dude up out of here, show him who's boss, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. All those moves, he's already under half. Like, magma for grinding is a lot crazier than I thought it would. All right, Awaken Ice Admiral. Your time is done, bucko. Your time is done. Goodbye, pal. All right, there we go. 1,404. It's not as much levels as I thought it would be, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's keep this rolling. Less than 100 more levels before we're done with Second Sea. All right, boys. Level 1,423. We're about to go on the final island of Second Sea. As soon as we complete this, boom, new quest available. We can now go over to the Forgotten Islands, the last island of Second Sea. It's been a long journey, I ain't gonna lie. Started off with just the Dark Blade, went over to Light Fruit for a while, and we've been on Magma since Second Sea. And it's carried us very far, but we're about to move on to Third Sea, where we'll eat the Kitsune. All right, here we are, Skull Island. And here we got the last quest giver of Second Sea. We're gonna be fighting 8 sea soldiers. Let's see, can I kill these boys with 2 moves though? All right, boom. Let's see. And somehow they killed me. They got this annoying C move that like lunges them up like that, and it can hit even in the air, so it makes it difficult to farm them. But last 2 here, Magma Shower. Goodbye, pal. There we go, quest finished. Level 1,430. All right, here we go. Level 1,475, the last boss of Second Sea, boys. Here we go right here. Let's check it out. Tide Keeper. Here he is right here. Let's see how difficult this boss is. Awaken Ice Admiral wasn't too hard. Hopefully, this man is easy as well. Got my boy Mariah here helping me out. Boom. Let's hit him. Boom. All right, there we go. Last boss of Second Sea, down. Last quest, boys. Last quest. Boom. At level 1,500. That is Second Sea completely out the way, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to the last stage, the end game. Now, the next step we have to complete before we can go to Third Sea is we have to sacrifice a fruit that's 1 million value or more and defeat Don Swan, which is why I needed the legendary fruit earlier from the notifier. Luckily for us, we ended up pulling this quick. So let's go ahead and pull it out. Talk to Trevor. Give it to him. There we go. And now we've unlocked Swan. You guys can see Swan access granted. Now let's pack this man up. Sheesh. Boom. I got my boy Mirage with me, so this is about to be a breeze. Let's just quickly... Damn. What happened to my health? I mean, we killed him, but like, bro, my health literally went from 6,000 to 600 in seconds. That's crazy. That is insane. But now that we defeated Don Swan, it's time to go to Third Sea. Ah, yes. It's beautiful, boys. It's beautiful. The Third Sea. We still got a long journey to go, though. We're only level 1,500, and we've got 1,050 more to go. All right, now that we're in the Third Sea, finally, it's time to eat the Kitsune fruit. You've been good to me, Magma. You got me all through Second Sea, but we're about to move up to something even better. All right, we got the Kitsune fruit, and now for our first quest in Third Sea, 8 Pirate Millionaire. Now, normally, this is a pretty annoying quest, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the NPCs are kind of far from the quest giver, and they have a little bit of annoying moveset. Since we're no longer a Logia, you guys can see we may deal with some issues. Yeah, we just died. Don't worry, though. As soon as we unlock all the moves for Kitsune, Third Sea should be cake. For now, though, we gotta get through these, boys. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. 2 down. Hopefully, we can get our first move. Yep, Tails of Burning Agony. All right, W. It's already about to get easier. Already 76 master. We're already about to unlock our 3rd move, Foxfire Disruption. This is light work, boys. This is light work. Because Kitsune has M1s with it, we don't even need the moves, and we don't need to wait for cooldowns. We can have constant damage per second and just pack these boys up without even having to wait. Look at this. Look at this. Go up to them, M1 them. It's easy. It's light work. But we just unlocked that 3rd ability, Foxfire Disruption. Let me go ahead and show you all this. Well, first of all, let's go through the first move. Curse Enchantment. Basically, you throw a little flame on the enemy. Has a little delayed effect, but when it hits them 3 times and it stuns them a bit. Next up, Tails of Burning Agony. Shoot out this little zigzag attack, which stuns them and then blows them away. And then now we have our 3rd ability, Foxfire Disruption. I like to call it Tail Beast Bomb. There we go. Last NPC there. Level 1,507. We're at 196 mastery for Kitsune right now. We're about to unlock our next ability. And this one I'm pretty excited for. It's a good ability. Also, we just hit 1525. We got our next quest available. We have the Pistol Billionaires. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not fighting those boys. They are so annoying. I'd rather fight these Pirate Millionaires instead, just because they're quite a bit easier. But there we go. New skill available. We've just unlocked Wild Assault. We only have one more ability to unlock left in this transformation. So let me show y'all this real quick. Wild Assault. Basically just a barrage. Benefit to this one is it also hits multi-targets. Like, hold on. I'm gonna gather 2 of these boys right here. Boom. Wild Assault. Hits both of them. So that definitely helps us for grinding, which is good and all. But as soon as we unlock that transformation, transformation move, it is done for, boys. It's wraps. We're gonna be farming so easy. Here we go, though. Let me just finish off this guy. And another quest finished. Okay, level 1567. We can now move on to the first boss of 3rd Sea, the stone boss. This quest gives out 60 million EXP, but since I got 2 times EXP, we're gonna get 120 million. So this will be a good payday here, boys. Let me pack this boy up. What's popping, Stone? What's popping? Hold on. Let me show him what that kitsune all about. Sheesh. Boy hasn't even hit me yet. That's 30,000 damage in seconds. Hold on. Hit him with these. Boom. Hit him with this. Foxfire disruption. Oh yeah, this boy's easy. Hopefully I can get the drop from this. If we can get pilot helmet, that would be actually lit. Hold on. One more hit. Boom. And we didn't get pilot helmet. No worries, but that is our first boss of 3rd Sea out the way, and we beat that man easy, bro. Here we go. 299 mastery on Kitsune. This next kill will get us our ability. There we go. Took care of him. Level 1579, and we just reached 300 mastery, so now we have this. The Kitsune transformation. Now in this form, not only do we have damage reduction, so we take less damage, we also have a speed boost, so we're gonna move quicker, and some of our moves have changed. First of all, on Cursed Enchantment now does this. It grabs them, slams them back. Tails of Burning Agony does this now. Grab them, slam them down, and this little area of fire does burn damage. Foxfire Disruption is, well, pretty much the same. And last but not least, we have Wild Assault. Does pretty much the same thing, except now it leaves a trail of fire, which does damage. Pretty sick transformation, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be how I'm gonna farm for the rest of this video. Ah, man, we got another notifier. This is the first notifier of 3rd Sea that we've gotten. All right, boys, here we go. The first notifier of 3rd Sea and the first one we've gotten in a while. Let's see if we can get some 3rd Sea luck. And we get... Kidding me, bro? This late in the game, we're getting a common, bro. We haven't even gotten like a common in a long time. I'm not about to store this. I am not about to store this. I feel like it's about to give me bad luck. Hold on, we gotta drop that. We gotta drop that in the sea. We just got a title for that, the Kraken. The game rewards you for wasting fruits. I've been playing this game for like over almost 2 years, and I didn't even know you get a title for wasting a fruit in the ocean. That's crazy. All right. We're finally about to get off the first island. I've been on this island for like almost 2 hours. There we go. M1. All right, new quest available. We're gonna finally move on to Amazon Lily, or Hydra, whatever they call it in Blox Fruits. And since I decided to stay at Port Town until level 1675, we're gonna instantly move on to the Island Empress quest. Second boss of 3rd Sea, boys. Let's see how this fares. Love Fruit versus Kitsune. Who will win? Obviously me, bro. I ain't no chance in hell I'm about to lose to this girl, bro. Look at this. Hold on. I don't even need to fight her, bro. Get her on that side of the wall. I can just M1 her through this wall. Hit her with all my moves. Yeah, she's done, bro. She's done. All right, here we go. A couple more hits. Last one should be here. Boom. Goodbye, Island Empress. All that, we only got 2 levels. You know what? We may be here for a while, boys. I ain't gonna lie. Might as well do some other quests while we're waiting for her to respawn. What's the next one we can do? Giant Islanders. All right, say less. This will be good enough for now. Here we go. Last Giant Islanders. Boom. Level 1700. We now can go over to the Great Tree. That was quick. We weren't on this island very long. 8 Marine Commodores. This quest is not too bad. The only thing is it's a little annoying to fight them since they're really far spread out. Can't really bunch them together, so you kind of have to fight them one by one. Luckily, since we're Kitsune, we can pretty much just kill them with the M1s in one move, so I don't think it'll be too difficult. It's just gonna take a little bit more time. Yep, last one here. Pretty cake. Get dogged on. Easy, Colt, pack them up. Almost through with this challenge, boys. I'm like losing fumes as we speak. I'm so tired right now, but we're almost done. All right, we're about to move on to the third boss of 3rd Sea. We just hit 1750. I think that means we can move on to the Kilo Admiral quest. Yep, right here, Kilo Admiral, 78 million EXP. Third boss of 3rd Sea. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Boom, pack her up. Boom, hit her with them M1s, hit her with them moves. Wild Assault. Oh yeah, she's done for. These bosses are like literally just no trouble for me, bro. There's literally no trouble for me. She's already half health. She hasn't done nothing to me, bro. One more hit. There we go. Alrighty, Kilo Admiral down. We'll be moving on to the next island very soon. We got another notifier real quick. It looks like it's on the Turtle Island, and we're reeling in on it right now. Last notifier we got was Pretty Booty Cheeks. Hopefully this one is a bit better. Alright, and it is even worse somehow. This time we got a spin. Not like it matters. We already have Kitsune, and it's not like we need any other fruits. I would just like to switch to something different, like a Buddha, but for now, we're tossing this in the ocean, bro. Goodbye, spin. Oh boy. 1874. Now we are level 1875. Fourth boss, third sea. Now about to fight the Captain Elephant. Let's make quick work of this, man. I'm getting tired. I'm losing energy quick, boys. We're almost done, though. We're almost done. Oh, yeah, this boy cannot fight back. This boy cannot fight back. Let's just hit him with all of our abilities. All right, 2 more moves should do it. Boom. And boom. There we go. Didn't get no twin hooks, but I'll take the 4 levels. Sheesh. We're on Haunted Castle. About to be done with this NPC. Now we are level 2,000. 550 more to go. We're in the final end games, boys. All right, we got a notifier right now. Let me just go ahead and finish this quest real quick. Boom, boom. Level 2075. We got to go over to Sea of Treats anyway. So now let's go look for this notifier. I don't think I've ever had a fruit spawn here, at least like from what I remember. So I don't know what this could be. Could be good, could be bad. Let's see. What is that? Oh, that's just the ice fruit. I mean, I highly doubted this late in the game that we'd get anything that would make me get off of Kitsune. The only thing that would have made me get off Kitsune is Buddha. Sea of Treats. Second to last island in third sea. We're almost there. Here we go. Last 2 NPCs here. Level 2,175. We can now go on to the last boss of third sea. The last boss in the game, Cake Queen. Let's waste no more time. She's up here. Yes, sir. Spirit Fruit versus Kitsune. I think we have a feeling we know who's gonna win, boys. Hold on. Actually, matter of fact, let me untransform, because in this area, it's actually difficult to fight with transformation. All right. Boom, boom. Pack her up. Hit her like these. Hit her like these. Tales of Burning Agony. Curse Enchantment. Boom. Golly, I thought you put up a better fight than this, Big Mom. What's going on? Couple more hits. Here we go. Tales of Burning Agony. And last but not least, Foxfire Disruption. Big Mom down. 2,200. 350 levels away from completing the game. And now we're on probably the easiest quest line in third sea. 8 cookie crafters. All you do is come around this line here, gather these boys up. This is light work. I may be here till 2,300. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Gather all these boys up easy and just pack them up like these. Look at that. Boom. Easy. Like literally the easiest quest in the game. All right, boys. Just like I said, I'd stay here till 2,300, and I meant it. Moving on to the next area, Chocolate Land. We're so close to being finished, I can almost taste it. Okay, that was weird, but I didn't even say that. Forget I even said that, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to unlock the final piece of the puzzle as soon as I eradicate these last 2 NPCs right here. All right, time to meet your maker. Hit them there, and we've now unlocked it. Find the NPC at Tiki Outpost. We have the final island available. We only have less than 100 levels before we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Tiki Outpost Island. We are here. Second to last quest line, baby. Second to last quest line. We gotta defeat 8 Isle Outlaws. Tiki Outpost is not that bad of an island to farm on. NPCs are close to the quest giver. They don't have any crazy abilities. Pretty easy to kill too, especially if you have a good fruit like Kitsune. You guys can see right there. 5 out the way in seconds. All right, they respawn. Let's go ahead and kill the last 3. There we go. 1 more NPC. All right, now we move over to this side of the island where we have the final 2 quests of the video. 8 Sun-Kissed Warriors. And here's the last Sun-Kissed Warrior here. 2,550 max level, only using game passes in 1 video. It's been a long journey, boys, but we did it. The luck from the notifiers this video was absolutely insane. Comment down if y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to click on this other one I did here. I'm about to sleep so good tonight.